Wisconsin sports without a filter.
What you talking about, Father Time? What?
Kyle Wallace,
Winning is the only thing that actually does matter.
Ben Brust.
So they can't execute the way they want to play offensively.
This is Kyle and Brust
Did you call us idiots?
Yeah.
on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. With Kyle Wallace, here's Ben Brust.
It is a great day to be alive on this Wednesday. Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. My name is Ben Brust. Alongside me is Kyle Wallace. Kyle?
Hey, it's hump day, baby.
Still waiting on the day that you give me something more entertaining than just telling me that something is
Well,
day.
it's hump day, and I'm going to foreshadow what Ben's going to talk about with 47% in hump day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. What y'all do? 47% of y'all do on hump day.
Yeah, not just me.
Not just you.
Anyone who's at a workplace.
Yes.
We'll get to that a little bit later in the show. 800-990-3776 is where you can call and text us. The Carbless Talking text line. This is more. Of course, see our beautiful faces on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. I like to make sure that accountability is a big thing around here. I'm seeing 3 or 4 texts at 11:40, 11:45. People are asking for the Jen, Gabe, and Chewy podcast, and Josh DiMaggio has not uploaded that. Did he do his job today?
I hope it's uploaded now.
CCAT, can you look through the podcast system we got? Has he done this? Goodness gracious!
I mean, you could easily go to the
I know.
ESPN
I like
Wisconsin
making
app.
it sound like I'm important, sending CCAT to do things.
Your personal assistant, CCAT.
Yes. Now, the Brewers did what I asked them to do.
They moved them. Oh, they won. They won. They won.
What did you say?
They won. They moved. I thought you were saying move Christian Yelich, but no, they won.
Well, they did. They moved him to 7th. Bowers gets scratched, and he's moved to 5th.
But they won.
And I
they
saw
won.
2 of the worst attempts at a hit all year from our boy Yelich.
Yeah.
The one that he swung kind of, and it went down the line, the first base, and then the mini pop up to third base. It's just sad to watch. And I get it, right? There's a level of he is the veteran. He's the guy we mentioned when Jonathan Lucroy, who apologized, when Abner Uribe got a little too excessive on celebration, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Yeah.
Jonathan Lucroy had said, well, where's the leadership? Blah, blah, blah. Yelly addressed it. Pat Murphy is the manager, and I trust the people in the clubhouse, but I don't know, man. I want you to take a listen to Pat Murphy yesterday, and I would love everyone's opinion on what he had to say about Yelly.
1 sec. Disappeared. I had it right here.
Did
I can
we-
Well, we
promise
got
you.
disappeared text
No.
messages.
This
to
I
Steve.
had it
happened.
right here.
Did that happen
It
yesterday?
did.
happened
He said it
yesterday.
disappeared.
What
do
do you
you
mean
say?
disappeared?
We got
I
a
don't
ghost
know.
in the computer?
When I went to go look to see if the Jen, Gabe, and Chewy podcast was posted. All right, here it is. I found it.
Oh, it did disappear.
appeared.
It reappeared.
It reappeared.
I heard a couple fans today, kind of start getting down on Yelly, and I know some of you guys are talking about the last this many games or that many. Like, look, guys, this guy's meant unbelievable amount to our organization, and the way he leads in there, you guys don't get to see. He doesn't need my protection. He doesn't need me to speak up for him, but he needs encouragement. So I'm asking the fans to understand this guy, remember who this guy was. Let's not forget what he's done. And that doesn't give him the grace to not, if he's in the lineup, he's got to perform, and he will. We just can't start piling on when this guy's done a lot. He deserves the respect, and hopefully our fans understand that.
How much do you have to remember what somebody was? How much does that matter to you in the moment with 2 months to go before the end of the regular season as you have 70 wins, the fastest in franchise history? Like, how much does thinking about what he's meant to the franchise matter to you at this current moment?
Ben, you miss what he's saying. You have to remember who he is, not because of the fact that he needs grace. He said he doesn't need that. What he's saying is you have
He
to remember.
basically said that without saying
he's
it,
saying you
Kyle.
have to remember how good Yelich was.
Is Christian Yelich going to delete his social media like Trey Smack?
And no, but what he's trying to tell you is that this guy has been so good for the Brewers in the past, during the regular season, even last season, almost hitting 30 home runs, is that you have to remember what he can be when he gets right. And in order for him to get right, we're going to have to try different things, moving him in the lineup, having different conversations. But he's trying to let everybody know that Christian Yelich may still have who he was last season for you. He may still have that in him. Not saying, because he was the former MVP, because he was this great player for the Brewers, we should be respecting him. Yes, but also remember he still has that talent, and we're just trying to find ways to get that talent out of him. So I don't want anybody thinking that he's trying to make excuses for Christian and saying, I'm going to let him struggle. I'm going to let him slump regardless of what he does because of the fact of who he is. No, it's his performance and saying that if he can get back to being the guy that he was, because if Christian Yelich somehow finds the swing, right? He finds the swing, he starts hitting the home run swing.
How confident are you in that? Because just like again, I'm no expert baseball like analyst in terms of his stance and like you can look at his baseball savant page and look at his barrel rate and bat speed and all these different things. I can tell you from the naked eye, it looks tough for him right now.
Yeah, it might be a lost season. It may be a down year for him. I'm not going to lie to you because at this point where Pat Murphy's talking about it publicly because fans weren't too happy with Christian Yelich's continued poor performance, that he's had a conversation with Christian Yelich about his struggles, and Christian Yelich wants the most for the team as well, and he cares so much, is that obviously this is mentally in Christian's mind where he's thinking about how he's not performing. This may not just be his year. Like I 100% can concede that Christian Yelich may not be the guy that we needed him to be this season, and that's going to be okay. And at some point, there's going to be a moment where Pat Murphy and Christian have the conversation saying that, hey, we can't continue to have you in the lineup like this because we've given you 2 months to try to swing your way out of this and hit your way out of this, and you haven't done the hit part, and so we're going to have somebody else in for you. Like that's going to come to a point very soon.
Is it fair to boo him if you're a fan?
Hell no.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talking text line. That's the one thing is nobody likes being told how to fan. Do you like being told how you should fan?
Well, when it comes to certain legends, sometimes you need to be reminded of the greatness of this person.
That wasn't my question. Mine was a generic question.
No, I'm not doing. I got a picture with Christian Yelich just smiling in my phone.
So you're biased.
I'm not biased.
So you're admitting you're biased.
It's the performance. You're talking about a guy that's been to multiple All-Star games with the Milwaukee Brewers, an MVP, a guy who was a Silver Slugger, a Gold Glove Award winner, somebody that helped elevate this franchise. As the Milwaukee Brewers became this consistent model of success, of winning, it also aligned with Christian Yelich getting here where he was able to continue to elevate this team and this roster. So, no, I'm not going to ever boo Christian Yelich because I know what he's done for this franchise. He's going to be part of a team that might win back-to-back NL Central Division championships. I couldn't have imagined that 10, 15 years ago. So I'm never going to boo Christian Yelich because I understand now what he did. So when
is it fair to boo him?
No,
I'm not saying is it fair to boo? I know you're not going to boo him.
Why would you?
You
boo
have
him?
a picture with him.
Why would
you probably
boo him?
have it in your in your wall next to all your favorite people that you've watched in your entire life. It's signed. You have a Mark Chimura poster in your room still.
Yeah.
Do you have like a memorabilia collection in your house, or did Baby Girl shut that down?
No, with the Mark Chimura picture with Brett Favre and Reggie White and Edgar Bennett and Robert Brooks.
And a selfie with Christian Yelich.
Is at my parents' house. This is in my cell phone, and what I'm saying is that we have to respect the great players of the past, and there is no reason, there's no upside, there's no positive from booing Christian Yelich. If anything, if you boo my teammate who I know who helped put the city on, I'm going to be thinking these fans suck. That's what I would be thinking if I'm another player. If I'm Jackson Chourio, if I'm Jacob Mizorowski, if I'm Luis Lara, if I'm Cooper Pratt, if I'm Bryce Terang, if I'm William Contreras, if I'm any of these guys, and I hear, or Dustin Mania, new guys as well, if I hear them booing Christian Yelich, who I know Christian used to put on for the Brewers, I'm like, damn, these fans suck. Like, why are they booing Christian?
If Kyle Wallace was at American Family Field sitting next to somebody that was booing Christian Yelich, what would you do?
I would look at him. I mean, because I mind my business. I'm gonna say why are you booing him?
So you don't want to tell people how to fan?
I would look at
that is my,
I would look at him
point.
with disgust, like what? That whole like look, like what are you doing?
Oh, that's
look.
gonna make them change their
Or
behavior.
I would if I'm with
Kyle Wallace.
If I'm
what
with
are you doing?
If I'm with somebody, I would say, are they booing Christian Yelich? Like, why would people boo? I would say it out loud to somebody I'm with. Be like, why would we boo?
Because
Christian
they're
Yelich?
sick of watching a dribbler to second and first base.
Booing Christian Yelich is not going to get him out the lineup. It's just going to get
Kevin
Pat
and
Murphy to do what he
Sheboygan
just
chimes
said.
in. Murph said it, and then you guys both repeated it. Remember who he was. Important word. I'd bench him, but in the end, it doesn't really matter what Yelly does because they're playing for the first loser anyway. Man.
Sad.
Man.
What the hell?
Man.
That is sad that people have been that feel that way. But no, I would you boo Christian Yelich?
I wouldn't boo Christian Yelich.
But you would be okay with people booing Christian Yelich.
The reason why this conversation is important is less to me about the booing of Christian Yelich. It's about the fact that, like, you still have hope that this team can do something special despite whatever happened at the deadline. You can only move forward, right? And so when you bring up the statistics of the last 30 games and what his average is and all that, his on-base percentage, that to me is what's most important. So boo or not boo, it's about what's right for the Milwaukee Brewers to continue to win games.
Well,
They've won 70 games with
him playing poorly.
With a lack of production from him.
And so that's why he understands. And I told you this, is that the leash is getting shorter and shorter, and the time that they're going to allow for Christian Yelich to struggle is going to go away because I'm telling you, once we get to about late August, that's when you got to really gear in because you need to figure out, you need guys to be able to get these at-bats to get comfortable in what their role is. If you're going to have to shift it to somebody else being the DH for the Milwaukee Brewers, then that shift is going to have to happen during the month of August so they can get comfortable and get into the flow of what they're going to be doing on a day-to-day basis. And so, yes, I think the Milwaukee Brewers have another week, maybe week and a half, to allow for Christian Yelich to go out there and try to figure it out, move him in the lineup, whatever you have to do in order to try to get him going. But then finally, for sure, once you get to September, there is no more chances because this team has bigger things that they want to get, and that's going to a World Series, and you can't tinker around with somebody who struggled. At that point, it will be for 3-4 months. 3 months.
Is it fair to boo Yelly? 45% of people say yes, 55% of people say no. That's it. That's a tight split.
Man, ain't no loyalty. I'm disappointed with the folks who say, yeah,
Again,
that loyalty is terrible,
say,
man.
Look,
That's terrible. I'm loyal. That's
Here comes Kyle. I'm so much better than anybody else.
No. I'm with the 55% of folks that understand that you need to be appreciative of the loyalty. That's what you need to be appreciative of. The only thing he ain't did that Giannis did was win a World Series title for the Brewers. And it's hard in baseball.
Harder as one player.
So that's what I'm saying.
Trout and Ohtani were on the same team.
He's been to 2 NLCSs. And the Brewers, that in my lifetime, the Brewers only been to 3 NLCSs, and he's been part of 2 of them.
The expectations are being moved.
There's only one other player I have seen win the MVP.
When you start winning games and consistently making playoffs, we're thankful for how we got here, but what have you done for me lately? To some fans.
We're having 2 different things, right? There's one thing to be disappointed in Christian Yelich. There's one thing to think that he maybe needs a rest day. There's one thing to think that maybe he needs to be moved in a lineup. And then there's another thing to say to boo the man. Those are completely different things. You can have the opinion that he's not playing well. We need to sit him. We can do all this stuff without booing the man. And that is what Pat Murphy is saying. Like, y'all need to chill. We need to be more encouraging of our legend, Christian Yelich. Christian Yelich is a Milwaukee Brewer legend. He is. So let's chill with that. And again, it looked ugly on y'all fans who want to boo Christian Yelich. Can't believe that. You said 50. Is it fair to boo? No.
You just
had to make sure
made your vote.
I had to make sure I clicked the right. It's 53-47. It's too close. It's entirely too close.
Because again, your opinion is not the end all be all.
No,
people have the right to boo him based off his performance and how he's performed
you're right.
for the team.
People have the right to be wrong and boo Christian Yelich based off his performance. That's what you're right. They have the right to be wrong. And I'm standing 10 toes down. You're wrong. You're wrong for booing Christian Yelich, and that's the exact reason why
the moral compass of Wisconsin. Kyle Wallace has chimed in.
Yeah, I guess you can say that. You can say I'm definitely the moral compass. Even you said you wouldn't boo him. That's disrespectful.
Yeah, I wouldn't boo him, but I understand if somebody's upset with his production. Like, hey, you're trying to do something special.
No,
you're gonna need him.
Boo Dustin May. Do Bryce? You can even boo Bryce Terang, who's a great player for the Brewers, but you cannot boo if he was playing as poorly as Christian Yelich. You cannot boo Christian Yelich. Remember who he was.
Loves Kyle. He's protecting Trey Smack. Some people
aren't. So if you boo Christian, who's above getting booed? Nobody.
Nobody's safe.
I guess so.
So what are you performing? To boo or not to boo?
It's
Ted
crazy.
in Mayville, you're on the Carbless Talking text line, 800-990-3776.
Come on, Ted. Tell me something good, man.
I'm sorry, Kyle. As much as I'm a big Christian Yelich fan, have you seen him striking out on that low inside pitch? Look, he's completely lost out there. How long is it going to take for him to find his swing, for crying out loud?
But Ted, you got to clap for him because he's the positive reinforcement like he's a 3-year-old.
Ted, you know what's not going to help him find his swing? People booing him at American Family Field. That's what's not going to help him find his
The
swing.
real competitor would be like, I'm going to show these guys up.
Oh, okay. So you're saying that our boy Christian Yelich doesn't know how to be a real competitor?
I don't know. I'm just challenging him.
And Pat Murphy has spoken. Pat Murphy already told you. If Pat Murphy say chill, y'all need to chill.
Sheep.
Yeah, sure. Wait a minute. So wait a minute. We followed Pat Murphy like his word was the gospel a week ago, and now all of a sudden I'm a sheep for following Pat Murphy? Y'all just the
You want
switch
to jump
up?
in here?
The switch up?
We've never run a baseball team. We've never organized a roster. But we know how to be fans at baseball games. That's something.
Kyle, what are you talking about? He just said you have to do it my way. You can't boo him. Remember?
No, I'm following Pat Murphy's lead. I'm following. I'm with the fighting Pat Murphys. I'll follow the manager's lead. And the manager said y'all need to shut up with all this booing, and so y'all need to listen to Pat Murphy. That's crazy. The 2-time NL reigning manager of the year told y'all need to chill. I got this, and y'all gonna boo? Stop it. What y'all know?
What do you know?
I know what Pat Murphy said. I could tell you, yes, I will buy because my team finally won a playoff series and all it took was 2 seasons.
Kyle is
for
the
Pat Murphy.
moral yo-yo. It sounds about right.
Wait a minute now, yo-yo goes up and down.
Flip-flop? Yes, that's your MO around here.
Well, I listen to certain people.
Is it fair to boo Christian Yelich? Pat Murphy was not okay with it, and Kyle's telling you how to be a fan.
How did you vote?
I voted no.
Okay, thank you.
I wouldn't, but again, I understand why a fan would want to boo him and would boo him.
The question is
watching
it fair?
a grounder to first base and second base gets old.
So then it would be. So why did you vote no? You said, "Is it fair?" You said no. So
fair? Yes.
No, but you voted no.
You asked me if I.
No,
I haven't
you
voted.
vote?
I haven't voted. I'll show you. We can vote together. You can watch me click my vote.
You gonna vote yes then?
It's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fair to boo him.
You need to
Because I'm not going to tell people how to fan.
Take that Pat Murphy jersey that you bought and give it to me.
He changed his number anyway.
Give it to me. You don't deserve to have it because you only ride the highs. You don't ride the lows. That's the problem. You jump off the ship, right? I'm staying with the ship when it's sinking. I'm like a captain. I would have went down with the Titanic if I was a captain.
Hell no, you wouldn't. Now you're lying right to my face.
I said, Rose, you don't get your ass off that dang thing. There's enough room for me. Scoot over.
Rose, I don't love you that much.
He was sitting there shivering.
We just met. Like,
Yeah,
come on. Like, it was a cute story, but I want to survive.
I would have been the one telling the Titanic story. I would have been the old man there. Yeah, I met this girl named Rose. We had a good time. I painted her and all this stuff. So what happened to her?
I lost her. We couldn't find each other. I was going to give her my piece of wood to float on, but I just lost her.
I was looking for her, couldn't find her.
Couldn't find her.
One of us had to survive to tell the story.
Is it fair to boo Yelly? 800-990-3776. And would you have saved Rose on the Titanic or saved yourself?
I'm a lie. Hell no, with that saved Rose. Who was this little fast tail girl? I ain't finna save you, girl.
I've known you for a minute.
Right, for real. You thought it was love.
Gotcha. Next.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Yes, I want to be a piece of meat. Yes. That is exactly what. Yes, does it boost my confidence? Absolutely.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brew Crew Tuesdays are back on August 18th.
Uh-oh. Churio sends it deep to left, and there she goes.
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they battle the Seattle Mariners.
And Yelich launches one deep right center field. Forget about it. Oh, my goodness. Third deck.
This edition of Brew Crew Tuesdays is presented by Delta Dental of Wisconsin. Tune in August 18th at 6:40 on Fox 6 in Milwaukee or check your local listings to watch the game.
It's Kyle Walls from ESPN Wisconsin, and my wife and I trusted Paul's Jewelers with our wedding bands because they specialize in creating jewelry for life's biggest moments, and they made the entire process easy from start to finish. Now, there's another reason to stop in. The 7 C's Cafe is the perfect blend of the 4 C's of diamonds and Paul's 3 C's of coffee, chocolate, and cookies. Grab a handcrafted mocha made with locally sourced Wisconsin ingredients while you browse the showroom or swing by the 7 C's coffee trailer right outside. Visit Paul's Jewelers in West Dallas and create your masterpiece.
It all started with a small storefront and a big promise. Treat every customer just like family. For decades, local families have trusted Sendix to provide the freshest food, the warmest smiles, and a place where community comes first. From generation to generation, we have grown together. Because Sendix is more than just a grocery store. It's home. Thank you for allowing us to serve you for the past 100 years. Here's to the next 100 years. Sendix, your trusted local grocer.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, it's Kyle Wallace. Right now, buy 4 windows, get 4 free in 48 months with 0% interest, same as cash. Restrictions apply. Call 414-410-2000. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
When your team needs custom gear, don't wing it. Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and More is your local partner for high-quality apparel with hands-on design help and services that actually feel, well, helpful. For your business, teams, or events, Big Frog makes it easy. Visit bigfrog.com/Mequon today.
Some companies build projects. At Professional Construction, Inc., we build relationships.
That means showing up early, taking pride in the details, and having each other's backs, on and off the job site.
We're looking for skilled carpenters who really care about their craft and want to be part of a team.
Not just another paycheck, but a place where the people you work with actually matter.
If you work hard, take pride in what you build, and want to join a tight-knit crew, then we'd love to meet you.
Apply today at professionalconstructioninc.com.
Calling all High Life lovers, the Champagne of Beers is making history. They're selecting their very first mayor of the Champagne of Beers region. Share your story, throw your hat in the ring, and show us why you love High Life by visiting the Miller Brewery website. Must be 25 plus to sign up, 21 plus to enjoy. Celebrate responsibly.
ESPN Wisconsin's Mark Toscher here from MoMA. Battling a sore knee, a shoulder, elbow, hand, neck, back, or foot pain? MoMA can get you back in the game. MoMA is the new Midwest Orthopedic and Musculoskeletal Alliance, connecting trusted local providers like OIW, SMOC, and Innovative Pain, with expert care and innovative treatments provided in their offices. The Surgery Center, Ortho Laser, Smart Scan, or MOSH. With the best orthopedic care and recovery, MoMA can get you back to doing what you love. Call or walk in today. Visit MoMaMKE.com. That's MoMaMKE.com.
It's Mike with Infinity Exteriors. I've seen it all, Wisconsin. Sketchy sales gimmicks for low-quality windows, siding that costs more than a new home, fly-by-night roofers. 60,000 happy customers made a better choice. Infinity Exteriors roofing, siding, and windows all come with our lifetime workmanship warranty, no overcharges, and transparent pricing. At Infinity Exteriors, we're on a mission to save our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Visit infinityexteriors.com.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Taboo or not taboo? Pat Murphy spoke on Christian Yelich yesterday after the Brewers. Was it? Yeah, after the game because he was upset.
Yes.
4-2 victory. And again, it was good for the soul. Much needed. Back at it today. Kyle Harrison, eh?
All right.
Yeah, that deserves more than
we're going to have
us clapping.
A picture we haven't seen in a while today, and then a picture we've never seen in a Brewers uniform tomorrow, correct?
Yep.
I love it. I love it.
Probable starters, as we like to say.
Oh yeah. No, Harrison should, unless something bad happens.
Again,
today's game day. Things don't really happen game day, or usually the day before game day.
Sometimes.
Okay. I don't.
Mike, the wedding DJ on the Carbless Talk and text line 800-990-3776. Mike, did you advance in Willie and Tausch 10-year anniversary trivia?
Yes, I beat Chef Ed.
Yes, I thought I heard
beat
that.
Chef Ed.
Chef
What? Yeah. Chef Ed's incredible at playing these games.
Yeah, I beat Chef Ed. I got all 3 questions right. He got one of them wrong, so I advanced.
Are you in the regional finals?
Yeah, whatever we're calling them. Yeah, I'm in the regional finals a week from Monday.
Good luck, Mike, the wedding DJ. What do you got on Christian
Thank you.
Yelich?
Okay, a couple of points. What happened Monday night to Brandon Sproat? He got yanked out of the middle of an inning after throwing 2 wild pitches. Murphy had enough, came out, yanked him. Sproat's now in AAA. Okay, you can't yank Yelich. You can't put him in AAA. That's impossible. You have to DFA a veteran. But he's not going to yank him in the middle of the game. But he certainly can keep him out of the lineup. We all know the only reason Yelich is still playing is because he's making $26 million this year. If he was some rookie, he would have been benched already. He has had 2 months of awful offense. This isn't just a matter of being in a slump. This is a matter of looking horrible at the plate. He is not having quality at bats. There's a big difference between slumping, but at least you're getting good barrel rate. You're hitting the ball hard. You're hitting balls to the warning track. They're just getting caught at the fence. He's hitting dribblers to second base. He's striking out 1 or 2 or 3 times a game. It's embarrassing. I would think he'd be embarrassed. I would think he'd want to go to Murph and say, Murph, can you give me a couple of days off? He's never been booed that I'm aware of. That's a sign last night. If he wasn't such a great guy, he is the best guy on the Brewers as a person. He does all sorts of charity work. I love Yelly. We all love Yelly. We hate seeing him struggle like this. But this is awful. This is like when you see great players like Willie Mays fade away at the end of their career and they're playing and they should just hang it up. I'm not saying Yelich needs to hang it up right now, but he is not helping the club. We are not playing well on offense right now. We are winning with pitching and defense. We need somebody in the DH spot that can hit the ball. If he came up with a guy on third and less than 2 outs, do you think he's going to hit a fly ball to drive him in? I have no faith in that at all. I love Yelly, but I would like him to sit down for at least a couple of games. He needs to be right for this team to be able to hold off the Cubs. And anybody who thinks this division is wrapped up is delusional. Do you see how well the Cubs are playing right now? They beat Scooble last night. They smoked Robolewski in the game Monday night. The Cubs have a much better offense lineup than we do. They actually made some trades that made a difference at the deadline, got some good pitchers. If you think the Cubs are not going to catch us, you are smoking something because they are going to be right on our heels within a couple of weeks if this offense doesn't pick it up.
Mike, the wedding DJ on the Carbless Talk and Text line, 800-990-3776. This is more. A lot there.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to start.
Well, I think the biggest thing is honestly the fact that, yes, I agree that there conversation have team.
And I think it's like, again, the way that the Brewers have operated, I've never really, even in the last couple of years, like the Cubs thing has kind of like, you chased them, you went ahead of them, and you kind of left them in the rearview mirror last year, right?
In the rear view.
Now, 5.5 up. They're playing right now. You play tonight. The difference in what I heard from Mike, the wedding DJ, that struck me was a little bit of fear because of how the Brewers are playing and how the Cubs are playing, right? The Cubs are on a hot streak right now. They're playing well. They're hitting well. They made moves. You don't even know how those moves that they made for Clay Holmes and I'm blanking.
Kevin Gausman?
Kevin
Yes.
Gausman, thank you. We don't know how those are going to play out, but they did make moves. The thing that is interesting to me is when he talks about how Yelly is not performing at a level that is helping the team as they're currently winning games, but not currently winning games in a way that, we're used to seeing the Brewers. Like, we're used to seeing them scrap a lot of those games out, but we're also, we've grown accustomed to those comeback wins and manufacturing runs when you're down 4 and winning those games. Mm-hmm. When you have somebody in the heart of your lineup that is not producing at all, it's going to hurt those chances of doing the things that we've seen consistently from the Brewers the last couple of years.
Yeah, because timely hitting is something that is so important, and that is something that the Brewers have done a really good job at, is having longer at-bats and having timely hitting. But that's something that Christian Yelich of late has significantly struggled at. So, again, Christian Yelich is a minus for this team right now. He 100% is. But the Brewers are in a position where even with Christian Yelich playing like boo-boo in the month of July, the Brewers still were 16-10. They still won 6 games.
70 wins, fastest in franchise history.
So
but
you have
it's an
the
opportunity, but you cannot just rest on
no, not at all. And I
how
don't think
things are going.
The fact that
things heightened in baseball the last 2 months.
Listen, everything is strategic, and maybe Pat Murphy wasn't going to speak on it like he did. It was the fact that Christian Yelich got booed yesterday, but he knew he was going to have to answer questions about that lineup card. Like, he understood that once you move him to the 7 and it gets moved to the 5, everybody's going to be talking about, which Christian Yelich has very few times in his career actually batted anything outside of top 5. And
I saw a note on that.
I might actually have the stat up here. I think it's like 8 times in his career going back to 2015.
Below 5th?
Yeah, that he was below 5th or more. But my whole point is that there's going to be a moment, and people just have to be patient. The Brewers have been so good this year that it affords you the opportunity to allow guys like Christian Yelich to find his way out of the slump. And if he doesn't find his way out of the slump, then eventually he's going to find his way on the bench. But here it is. Christian Yelich has batted it's his 5th time in his career that he batted 7th or lower. That's what it would have been.
Would have been if if Bowers didn't get scratched.
Mm-hmm.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talking text line for your thoughts on all things Christian Yelich, Milwaukee Brewers. First, Kyle, you're going to tell us about where they play in American Family Field.
Oh, yeah, American Family Field. You already know American Family Insurance can be there if you need to get homeowners insurance or car insurance. American Family Insurance is 100% there for you, and it's always so easy to find an agent. You can either go online to amfam.com, and you can find an agent near you. Like, I love to talk to somebody, so I like to find an American Family Insurance agent near me. Or you can get a quote instantly online with American Family Insurance. But something we love about American Family Insurance is it's much more than just an insurance company that helps you on the road or helps you protect your house. It also helps you celebrate. The name of the stadium for Milwaukee Brewers is American Family Field, and right now your dream game day can start at the parking lot patio located outside of American Family Field next to the third base gate entrance. Parking lot patio is your go-to pregame hangout. You can play yard games, grab free giveaways, have great fun, all at the parking lot patio. I got some dope socks. They have bucket hats and so much more. So make sure you visit the third base gate for the parking lot patio outside of American Family Field for your next Brewers game. And always remember, parking lot patio is presented by American Family Insurance.
If you're on the line, we're going to get to you. If you want to join the conversation, 800-990-3776. Is it fair to boo Yelly? And what do you want to see Murph do with Yelly the last 2 months? Next.
You're surviving Kyle and Brust.
I don't know about you. I like to be gawked at. Okay.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Looking for a dinner that actually impresses and cocktails that keep the conversation going? Head to the second floor of St. Kate the Arts Hotel and discover the Studio Kitchen and Cocktails. Bold, elevated dinners, thoughtfully crafted cocktails. It's the kind of place where every plate and every pour is made with intention. Come for dinner, stay for another round. The Studio Kitchen and Cocktails on the second floor at St. Kate the Arts Hotel.
One great day of golf can change lives. Join us Monday, August 31st for the Salvation Army Milwaukee County's Swing for the Kettle Golf Invitational at Oakwood Park Golf Course in Franklin.
Your participation directly supports food, shelter, and life-changing programs for children and families throughout our community.
We'll be broadcasting live from the course, but the day is really about you, getting golfers and sponsors together to make a difference.
Foursomes, individual golfers, and sponsors are all welcome. Reserve your spot today at samilwaukee.org. That's samilwaukee.org.
Buying or selling a home isn't just a transaction. It's one of life's biggest decisions.
That's why clarity, trust, and the right guidance matter, especially in an ever-changing market.
I'm Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates, powered by Keller Williams.
I'm John Lorenz.
And I'm Taylor Mangini. Our team delivers a white glove experience at every price point, combining expert negotiation, local insight, and genuine care.
Get started today with a team you can trust at wendorfteam.kw.com.
Tony Wendorf & Associates.
Driven by faith, gratitude, and results.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, let's talk about something near and dear to my heart. Beer. Specifically, great beer. And if you haven't met Yuengling yet, allow me to introduce you. Yuengling is the oldest brewery in America, founded in Pottsville, PA in 1829. 197 years, 6 generations of family-owned brewing. Do you know how they became America's oldest brewery? By making great beer. This is a real American beer. Smooth, rich, and finally here in Wisconsin. So grab a Yuengling, raise a glass, and celebrate history the way it was meant to be celebrated. By drinking it. Yuengling, the oldest brewery in America. DG Yuengling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
25 years ago, a generational Bucks team made an unforgettable run.
This is the place to be.
Light It Up, narrated by Jim Paschke, is the new season of the Behind the Bucks podcast, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. This is the oral history of the 2000-2001 Milwaukee Bucks and their run to Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals.
Absolute bedlam here at the Bradley Center.
Listen now on Bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get your podcasts.
Patio season is here, and there's no better place to soak it in than Veer North. Hey, it's ESPN Milwaukee's Alex Strofe. Located on Milwaukee's east side, Veer North brings the energy with a spacious patio, elevated food, and handcrafted cocktails. Heading to a Brewers game, state fair, or a summer festival? Start at Veer North and take the shuttle. Exclusive for ESPN Milwaukee listeners. Mention ESPN Milwaukee and save 10% on your bill. Then stick around for live music, great vibes, and a menu that goes way beyond the basics. Veer North, Milwaukee's go-to destination all summer long.
Paul Hansen here, founder of Iron Jock. Worried about the heat this summer? Don't sweat it. Our gear is made for real life. Iron Jock apparel combines moisture wicking with superior cooling and advanced odor-fighting silver ion technology that eliminates 99.9% of odor causing bacteria, so you are fresh for whatever's next. Our focus is simple. Make apparel that performs hard no matter where you are or what you are doing. Visit us at ironjock.com to experience the difference.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin as the thoughts and opinions keep coming in on the Carbless Talk and Text line. 800-990-3776. Lists is more. Greg chimes in saying, I think Yelich needs to go on the 10-day IL with soreness. Call up another player to get him going while he recuperates, essentially, is what I'm paraphrasing from Greg. What do you think? Let's head out to Jeremy up north. Forget an H?
No.
Up north.
How's it going?
What's up, Jeremy? What do you got?
Yeah, I agree with Micah, the wedding DJ, in the sense that, sit Yelich down for a little bit because he's struggling. But I'm on Team Kyle on this one. Like, I don't understand how you would ever boo somebody on your own team. I mean, never in my life would I have ever thought about booing, a Packer or a Brewer or someone from your high school team or whatever. Is like, they're part of your family if you think about it. And I know everybody has the right to be a fan. We're just talking sports. I get all that, but like, I just don't understand how you could boo someone. Be disappointed, yes, want some change for sure, but to boo somebody on your own team, it just that doesn't register with me. Like, if you ever back in the day missed some shots, Benny, there's no way that
boo my ass.
You want fans.
Boo my ass. Make it, Ben. Make it.
No way, because you know why? You're going to come back and you're going to make your shots and you're going to redeem yourself. That's how it's going to go. And I hope Yelich does that, but I'm just saying, when it's your team, it's like your family. I just don't understand how people can boo your own team.
Jeremy, you get it. He gets it. Jeremy gets it. You don't boo your own guys, especially when your guys have been as historic as Christian Yelich is. He's a Brewers legend. He's one of the greatest people to ever don a Milwaukee Brewers jersey. You're gonna.
Did you hear the last part of it though? Troubles? He was like, "No, we didn't have because we knew you were going to come back and make the next shot."
Well,
the problem right now is we don't know if he's going to come back and make contact with the ball that has an exit velocity of over 88 right now.
Now, the one time, and I don't believe you should boo. Y'all should really get mad at Pat Murphy if this was the playoffs. And he struggled all year, and then he found himself still in the lineup during the playoffs, then you can be upset with Pat Murphy. But at this point now, we got time, man. Wouldn't y'all prefer, like, Christian Yelich is so good, and this is what Pat Murphy was getting at. Wouldn't you prefer that Christian Yelich finds his swing and gets going in August and September and October versus having a guy like that has something inside of him sit on the bench? But, again, I shouldn't expect much because, CK, you may not know this. Ben Brust is the same guy that would have kept Jacob Mizorowski out for last year's playoff roster. Yep.
Now you are just making stuff
Go back
up.
and find it.
You're literally trying to do a hit piece.
He said
you're a bad journalist.
He said he was unplayable. You couldn't throw him out there. You said that last year. You quit on people. I don't quit on anybody.
You just made that up.
Oh, I did not
if you're gonna come with an accusation, you better have the facts behind
you lucky
it.
I can't find all this stuff.
Yeah, because you're lucky I can.
You gave up on Miz last year.
No.
You didn't think he should be on the playoff roster. You thought it was unpitchable. I remember that.
No.
I don't give up on my guys.
No.
You don't think you do?
You don't even.
I know,
You're doing the face. You're doing the face.
I gotta try to find it. How y'all be searching transcripts? You know how to do that?
Yeah, it's hard, but I'm going to do it.
All right.
I don't know what day this was said. I don't know.
Just say Miz.
I'm going to search Miz, and maybe I'll find
Miz
something.
on the playoff roster. Because these guys, and if it wasn't Ben, there was other people in Brewers Nation and around.
There you go. Way to really stick with your guns there. I said it.
No, but listen.
Somebody in Brewers Nation said it, but it was Ben, I swear.
I would probably Ben. But all I'm saying is that when people will give up on you quickly, and look how good Miz was in the playoffs for you. And again, I think Christian Yelich has earned the opportunity to get a chance to turn it around. I'm not saying Christian Yelich should continue to play every day. I don't think he should be batting leadoff. I think that it's right for him to move him in the lineup. It's find ways. It's help him find his groove, to alleviate some pressure off of him. Having some conversations and maybe having some more rest days. But we should not completely count out Christian Yelich, and we for damn sure shouldn't be booing Christian Yelich.
A text from a buddy of mine who's from Milwaukee, lives out west. This was about 2 weeks ago. All that money for 240 average, 7 home runs, and 40 RBIs. I wish somebody was dumb enough to take his contract off our hands. Agree or disagree?
Agree. Also, Jesse Nelson agrees with what I said.
He's
distracted
trying
me.
to get out of the crosshairs. Kent in Madison on the Carbless Talking text line.
Jesse is
funny.
so funny.
Yeah, he just pokes and prods. You're on the Carbless Talking text line, Kent. What up?
Hey, guys. I don't like they boo our guy Yelly. However, his position right now is designated hitter. He is supposed to hit. If he can't hit, this is like a pitcher who can't pitch. I don't know what the move is. His position is designated hitter, not designated finish a sentence. Right? Right?
Yeah,
hey, Ken, you took that down to my level. Are you smarter than Ben Brust, 5th grade level? And I'm seeing what he's saying here.
No, I love this because when people are so literal about you're a designated hitter,
you ain't bringing any value out there in left field because Jack's out there.
It is that is honestly as simple as it can get to make your argument. Or his whole job is to hit. Like your job is to hit and make some type of difference, and he is not hitting. And he's absolutely right. He's doing something else.
Can anyone argue against Kenton Madison? I would love to hear anyone argue against that.
He's a designated leader. That's what he also is, Christian Yelich. That's what he's being treated as right now.
He is. I mean, he does play a role with leadership, and this team is, again.
Can't put a price tag on leadership.
No, you cannot.
$26 million a year of leadership.
You can't put a price tag on leadership, and that leadership going to be around till 2029.
Ooh. They should make him officially a designated leader by putting him on the DL.
Wow.
It's not called DL anymore. But
I like the attempt.
Yeah.
I like the attempt.
It would have worked about 5 years ago. It would have been real funny. But when rosters expand, I mean, we'll be good. We'll be all right. Some other folks will come up. And
designated hitter thing. His job is to hit, and
hilarious.
he ain't hitting.
That's
he can't make it any more clear than that.
That is fantastic. Maybe Pat Murphy said, hey.
No, it's not fantastic.
No, I'm just saying it was good. Maybe Pat Murphy said, hey, listen, Christian, I love you, but you are the DH, and it's the designated hitter. And we both know you're not hitting right now. And so
do you think you're hitting?
How do you think you're doing at this designated hitter role we have you in?
I've been waiting for so Wisconsin is very nice, and I love living here. So I swear to God, most fan bases would probably have did Christian Yelich ground out to the right side of the infield today account.
Oh, well, yeah, the big cities, yeah, us small town folks, small city folks,
folk.
we are more appreciative of the guys that we have. If it was Philly, it'd be over. They want his neck.
We are paying customers. I'm going to boo away on the Carbless Talking text line.
Who was that? You didn't say the name.
Ken in the 608. But I'm going to tell you, if you are a parent of a college student, you need to listen up. And if you're a college student, you also need to listen. Because even if you have an apartment right now, you don't get the 15% off verified college students discount unless you have that verified ID. But college living can be made amazing with IKEA. Make it your first stop for everything to create that space that's all you. Whether you're looking to add color with cozy bedding, organizing your dorm with smart storage solutions, or find that perfect sleeper sofa for those weekend visits, they got you covered. IKEA Oak Creek, IKEA.us, or the IKEA app. Plus, in Madison, you got pickup points, too, in Madison, the University Bookstore, State Street, and the Beltline. You order your favorite products online and pick them up as soon as the next day for free if you're an IKEA family member. So start shopping smarter at IKEA.us or the IKEA app in Oak Creek or in Madison. Yeah, I got a predicament on my hand now with Pat Murphy. Has nothing to do with Yelich. We'll explain next.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Eleanor Roosevelt and Franklin D. Roosevelt.
They were kissing cousins?
They were cousins. You know that?
But were they kissing?
What do you mean they were married?
Yeah,
what do you mean?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Stay up to date on the Green and Gold all off season. The Green and Gold Fix podcast is brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Luxury stay, elite play, unwind in sophisticated comfort. Win big, dine, and experience the events in Milwaukee.
If only life had a remote control, you could pause or rewind. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Hi, this is John Neal, CPA and founder of the Neal Group, with over 40 years of experience saving businesses money. I want to speak to you small business owners and make a bold statement. I will bet you our team can put at least $25,000 in your pocket. Yes, you heard right, $25,000. We work closely with small businesses to help them use tax strategies and develop processes and procedures to make their business generate cash to keep in their pocket. My team and I have saved clients thousands of dollars by using our knowledge and experience to develop strategies tailored to your business. Would you like to see if you can do it? Your only cost is 33 minutes of your time. That's right, just 33 minutes, and who knows how much you can pocket. Remember, you earned it, we help you keep it. Call us at 414-325-2040 and ask the $25,000 question. That's 414-325-2040, or visit us at nealgroup.net. That's NEAL group.net.
We've all walked through the Expo Center at the Wisconsin State Fair, seen something and thought, now that would be nice to have. Hey, it's Jen Latta from Jen, Gabe, and Chewy, and that's exactly what happened to me when I found Good Health Saunas just a few years ago. Buying my infrared sauna was one of the best decisions I've ever made. I sleep better, have more energy, recover faster, and with how much I travel, the detox benefits are huge. Visit Good Health Saunas inside the Expo Center at the Wisconsin State Fair August 6th through the 16th, or learn more at goodhealthsaunas.com.
Hi, this is Mike from Infinity Exteriors. Most contractors cut corners and disappear when there's a problem. Not us. Since 1997, we've completed over 60,000 projects, earned thousands of 5-star reviews, and were named 2025 Roofing Magazine Contractor of the Year. We set the standard for exterior remodeling. Trusted by homeowners, proven every single day. We're excited to show you why choosing Infinity means peace of mind. Visit infinityexteriors.com to see why your neighbors trust Infinity.
ESPN Wisconsin's Gabe Neitzel here for Events by Design. If you're planning an annual meeting, leadership summit, product launch, or trade show, you already know the pressure is on. Events by Design takes those high-stake moments and turns them into immersive experiences that energize your audience and elevate your brand. They handle everything: designing, planning, production, ensuring your event is executed seamlessly. No stress, no scrambling, just a memorable experience that delivers. Get started today. Just search online. Events by Design. They design, you party.
At Big Fish Contracting, we want every home project to be a good story worth sharing. That's why we as a team aim to exceed your expectations. We can improve any aspect of your home. Everything from a complex remodel to the essential roof, gutters, siding, and windows. Integrity, humility, and kindness are why we've grown in southeastern Wisconsin for the last 2 decades. Visit bigfishcontracting.com to learn how Big Fish is renovating homes and redeeming an industry.
Every tailgate has one. One person who brings the grill, one person with the long games, one who's convinced this is the year. But everyone's favorite, the one who shows up with the carbless. Handcrafted premium cocktails with bold flavors, 0 carb, 0 sugar, just 100 calories, and gluten-free. No mixers, no mess. Just crack one open and enjoy. This football season, make Carbless the MVP of your cooler. Find your bliss at drinkcarbless.com.
Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Love our good friends at Potawatomi Casino Hotel and K-Walk. Mentions on the Cardless Talking text line. And I'm going to tell you, what is a Potawatomi right now for Yelich to hit a home run. I'm going to do it. I feel it after talking about him today.
All right.
Who knows if he's going to be in the lineup today?
If they're not in the lineup, well, they do these props after the lineup comes out?
Typically. I mean, they might have some stuff.
Because if they're not in the lineup, then they get your money back, right?
Correct. Yes.
Go for it. Go for it. Back against the wall. People booing Christian Yelich. He's a competitor. Well, no.
Why don't you do it?
I would.
What do you mean would?
I would $10 if I could had time to go before the game. I would be happy to put $10.
There it is.
My 10 would win how much?
Your 10 would win you $75 and your 10 back.
So 100 would win you $750.
$100 plus $750 for Christian Yelich to hit a home run tonight. It says must start. So if
must start. So even if he pitch hits, it doesn't matter.
No, based off of this.
Yeah, you can't have it both ways. You can't have the actions work if they work out, and then cancel if they don't.
Wait a minute, but it's if he plays. So if he played,
it says player to hit a home run must start.
I'm just saying.
And also, why you wouldn't want that?
Yeah, you'd want that voided ASAP.
Yeah,
if he
because
didn't
he'd only have one opportunity, and the odds would be more astronomical in one plate appearance versus potentially 4 plate appearances.
If he gets that plate appearance.
That's true.
Betting 101 with Kyle Wallace.
That's true.
I spent $200 at the Brewers team store to get a Pat Murphy jersey.
That you're going to give to me.
I ain't going to do that. What do I do?
Why are you bringing
He's
this up?
0-0 now.
Why is he 0-0 now?
Sensatella took 49.
No, yeah, I saw that yesterday.
Yeah.
That didn't click to me. I thought it was Giovanni Gallardo's number. No, it was Pat Murphy's. Didn't Pat Murphy switch too?
Yes.
He just gets bounced around.
And I had to pay extra because they didn't have a 9 in stock or something when I was doing it.
I'm sorry, you had to pay extra.
I don't know. It was confusing.
They said you have to pay extra because we don't have something.
I don't remember.
Wait, they had it in stock because if they didn't have it in stock, you wouldn't be able to.
Did you have to create it as if it said Brust?
I had to create it so they have a list of everyone, the players, but because I had to. It was because I had to create my own.
So
it wasn't an act.
It was a personalized.
I was like, how
version.
you not have Murphy?
Yeah, it's a personalized.
Like
version.
on the touchscreen, I was like, where's the manager? Where's the manager? Scrolling through. It said, I go, do you guys not have Murphy? They said, no. You're going to have to create it like you're creating it for yourself.
And then they charge you for it.
It's extra to create your own versus the price of a player.
You should have just got the price of the player, but that's neither here nor there. So what are you mad? So are you mad that you have a throwback now, or are you going to try to get them to change it to 0-0?
It's already. Nobody knows the number of the manager.
Well.
And so I was thinking, all right, if he's 49 and he sticks with 49, it would be cool. But now I think he's had 3 different numbers I
believe this is his third number yet.
In 3 years.
Well, I mean,
so I'm the dummy.
What does Santella think he's doing, by the way? You can't just change numbers. It's taken.
No,
Murph has the number.
He probably had no idea. He probably said, yeah, he probably wore 49 in Colorado.
Murph doesn't. Do the managers even wear the jerseys anymore?
It depends on the
That's
manager.
true.
They'll have some have them on underneath, don't they, or no?
Pat, look, I mean,
he's a hoodie guy.
He had back surgery. He's not putting on a jersey. Yeah, it's hard to get on and off. He's wearing some comfy clothes, cozy clothes on that. Chair that's sitting high up on a perch.
I'm playing for Pat Murphy. I'm not going to tap him on his shoulder and say, "Hey, I'm going to need that." You got to change. I am 49. That feels very weird.
It's different. We talked about Devontae Adams bringing $17,000 for the number 17 to a Jets rookie.
So disrespectful.
And the rookie said, "I want $1 million," and then he went to Woody Johnson and just said, "I need 17, make it happen."
Yeah, that
a little different because Murphy's not wearing the jersey.
He's not. Dave Roberts wears 30. So he wears his jersey. Remember Dusty Baker? You remember Dusty Baker with that gut walking around there, coming out, mound visits. You already know what it is with Dusty.
Lou Piniella, I feel like used to as well. Maybe it's just the guys who had the belly stick out.
Yeah, the belly. It's good for the belly. It really is because it really pops. You make.
I don't even think they wore the belts either. It made it pop even more.
Did the guy from who won the World Series with the Cubs? The dude who came over from the Angels. I can't think of his name. The manager.
Joe Madden.
Yeah, Joe. Did Joe? Or did he have a jacket?
No,
on?
he was always. I think he was a sleeveless hoodie guy. I'm pretty sure he had a weird fashion thing with that.
Bobby Cox probably wore a jersey. All the
okay, now we're starting to
guys.
pick out a very particular individual of sizing.
Yeah, they're all the little rotund ones.
The what?
The rotund ones. The one rotund means you have a big belly.
Should do it in all sports.
The coaches wear jerseys.
Yes.
Can you imagine Matt LaFleur wearing a jersey? He'd probably be so excited to wear an NFL jersey. But he's made it. But yeah, Pat doesn't wear the jersey. I know he doesn't because
I feel like I wasted $200.
Yeah, I feel like you did, and when you got the jersey at the time, that's one thing about Ben is Ben gets so locked in on things. Like when he's gonna do a thing or a bit, he's gonna do it. Like he's not gonna.
It wasn't a bit. I still believe in Pat Murphy.
No. I'm saying like you can believe in Pat Murphy by simply just supporting Pat Murphy, but you don't need to.
I gotta show more.
You know.
Did you
I'm gonna get a Pat Murphy jersey?
I was gonna say, like on a show, was there a thing where it's like, if you were to get one Brewers, who would it be? And then Ben said it would be Murphy, and then you put your money where your mouth is.
Yes, Ben always loves to put his money where his mouth is.
How did you just do that?
Because he's been around long enough to understand you.
Am I that simple?
Yeah, yeah. You're that readable. Is that you get all in? Always hedge.
One last call here on Christian Yelich. Taboo or not taboo? We'll go to Levi in Stevens Point. Levi, what's going on?
What is up, my friends? What's up?
What's happening, Levi? How you doing, man?
I'm doing fantastic, Kyle. Thank you for asking.
What you feel about this situation?
Well, I like Yelich. I do, but I would like to see him step up a little bit more. T-Cat, I didn't ask for the boo part yet, but
you did the Kyle Wallace.
He didn't
I
say
like
he's gonna
him,
boo him.
but
I don't. Well, I still like him. Just listen to what I'm trying to say. I like the guy, but I really want him to step up. But I'm not. I get frustrated at seeing when he gets stroked. I don't want to boo him constantly, in my opinion. But I just want the guy to get better and help the team win the damn World Series and beat those stupid Chicago Cubs too. Anyway, and those evil Empire Dodgers, but. You guys know what I mean. So
I do. But here's again, the Cubs have come up twice today. Now, the Brewers are just fine. Focus on the Brewers right now. I can't be worried about the Cubs when the Brewers have won 70 games, and you could argue that they haven't played their best baseball. Do you believe that, Kyle? Do you believe the Brewers have played their best baseball yet?
Because they haven't had that long, like 10-game winning streak or 8-game winning streak, 9-game winning streak like that. I mean, they play. The Brewers have played really consistent baseball.
They played really consistent,
really good baseball.
That's
They've
not what
won
I'm
a lot of
saying.
series.
Have they played their best baseball?
They haven't been whooping teams like. I mean, early in the season there was a run where they were destroying some. They were like hitting.
Yeah, I mean
really
the run differential is really good.
Yeah, as of late, the Brewers have just been playing really balanced baseball, but they haven't been destroying teams like that. So I guess right now I'm not overly like, oh, they're crushing teams like we were a couple months ago, but they're playing good baseball. I don't know.
Why don't you answer my question?
Because it's hard to have they played their best baseball. Maybe.
That's not good.
Maybe. I mean, they may have played their best baseball. I mean, it's hard.
You'd be playing your best baseball heading in October.
Okay, so now if Kyle Harrison is the pitcher that he had been before he got hurt, before, let's say, when they were out in Vegas and he had a little bit more consistency, and then you have Logan Henderson now pitching the way he has. You already know what Jacob Mizorowski is. If those guys pitch like that, and then all of a sudden your bats start finding a level of consistency, then that'll be the best baseball they're playing. But as a caller said earlier, is the bats haven't been great. Like in the losses, they have been bad. They've been scratching and clawing to score some runs.
I want to get back to this a little bit later, but we need to hit on Micah Parsons because I've created something for Kyle that he doesn't know what I created. Do you like when that happens or don't like when that happens?
I love surprises like this.
All right, I got a surprise for you in 2 minutes.
Calling all High Life lovers, the Champaign of Beers is making history. They're selecting their very first mayor of the Champaign of Beers region. Share your story, throw your hat in the ring, and show us why you love High Life by visiting the Miller Brewery website. Must be 25 plus to sign up, 21 plus to enjoy. Celebrate responsibly.
25 years ago, a generational Bucks team made an unforgettable run.
This is the place to be.
Light It Up, narrated by Jim Paschke, is the new season of the Behind the Bucks podcast, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. This is the oral history of the 2000-2001 Milwaukee Bucks and their run to Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals.
Absolute bedlam here at the Bradley Center.
Listen now on Bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get your podcasts.
Summer is when homebuyers come out in full force.
Which means standing out matters. The right pricing, preparation, and marketing strategy can make all of the difference.
I'm Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates, powered by Keller Williams.
And I'm Bailey Eichner. Our white glove service includes expert communication, local knowledge, and luxury level service at every price point.
Because every home and every client deserves to be treated with care.
Get started today by searching online Tony Wendorf.
Tony Wendorf & Associates, driven by faith, gratitude, and results.
Hey, it's Kyle Walls for Universal Windows Direct. Can you believe we're already talking about the end of summer? It feels like we were just firing up our grills for Memorial Day. But if replacing your windows has been sitting on your to-do list, now's the time to get it done and cross it off for good. Right now, you can buy 4 windows and get 4 free, and you can also get 48 months of 0% interest financing. Call 414-410-2000 or visit universalwindowsdirect.com to schedule your free estimate today. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
Milwaukee Weight Loss says back to school means back to you. Schedule now and enroll by August 31st to save $200 on the complete weight loss program. Visit MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com today to schedule your free consultation. Hurry! Offer ends August 31st. MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com.
Get your green and gold off-season fix right here. You're listening to 94.5 ESPN, WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle and Brust on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. With Kyle Wallace, here's Ben Brust.
Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. If you've missed any of the show, a lot of discussion about Christian Yelich. Is it fair to boo him? What should the Brewers do with him? Catch that on the ESPN Wisconsin app and, of course, YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. You can call us and text us at the Carbless Talk and text line 800-990-3776. And, of course, see our beautiful faces on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. I love hearing from Micah Parsons. I don't know about you guys.
Oh, yeah, I'm happy he's back talking.
Let's hear about how he's pushing this defensive line. Because if he's not making an impact on the field, we need everything we can get from him on knowledge passed on to the Jonathan Gannon defensive line and edge rushers to keep the ship afloat while Micah's out.
You got to hold this standard of what it means to finish. And they get mad at him in practice saying, stay away from Jordan and all this. But I tell them, like, this is where you learn your habits of finishing. And even though Matt hates that I say it, I was like, that means they should block better. Don't hold that against us. Like, these guys need to learn how to turn the corner. They need to learn how to track and do those things. And those things don't happen on Sundays. You know, those things happen in practice. And I know there's limits and there's guidelines of it, but, you know, I'm excited from what I've seen, how these guys are finishing and progressing in their rush and how they're attacking. And it's only going to make, you know, Jordan Morgan and those guys better.
I don't know about you, but I love his mindset.
You know, I love the mindset too. Y'all better block. What you mean? You mad at us for getting close to the quarterback? You need to be yelling at the offensive line. It's their job to protect the quarterback. If you don't want Jordan Love to be under duress, you don't want Jordan Love to have any type of pressure, then you tell Jordan Morgan, Aaron Banks, Sean Ryan, Anthony Belton, Zach Tom, whoever else is on the offensive line, you tell them to block better. Because our job is to eat. Our job is to harass the quarterback. Our D-line needs to be good. And so I love this mentality from Micah.
Micah Parsons. This is fascinating. Do you know how many sacks he had last year?
12.5, I think.
12.5 in what we could say was a 12-game season for him.
Yeah, because he ended up playing, a total of 13 or 14?
Well, he played
14?
in 14.
Yeah.
He started in 13.
Yeah. And he was on a snap little count.
That's what I'm saying. You get hurt in the middle of one game, and you're on a snap count early on to have 12.5.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we – for this exercise, I was assuming 11 games.
Okay, I see it because
Fair.
you missed 6. You got missing 6.
And then you got to take into account the ACL. Does he have more than 12.5 sacks
this season?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I think so. No.
I love how you acted like you thought about it when yes was the only way you were going to
answer. I think when Micah
12.5 sacks is what he had in 14 games. 13 started last year.
I don't think he's ever had less than that in the season.
13 in his rookie year, 13.5, 14, 12, 12.5.
So 12 is the least he's had.
16 games, 17 games, 17 games. He had 12 in 13 games last year and 12.5 in what we could say was 13 in last year.
Yeah, Micah gonna eat. Micah gonna get there.
That's 2 less games.
Micah, you know why Micah's gonna get there? Because Micah, once he feels 100% healthy, Micah is a man on a mission. He absolutely. The thing is that Micah has that little craziness in him where he kind of feel like people are doubting him. When he was on stage, I think it was the Fanatics event or whatever the hell it was, with Myles Garrett doing his little podcast, and he told Myles, he said, "Listen, records are made to be broken. I'm gonna break that record. I'm going to eat." Like Micah believes he is a monster, and I think he has something to prove. And that's the last thing you want somebody who is that talented to have something to prove and think the world's against him.
13 sacks in 11 games, potentially. Again, this is all potentially because he said realistically he wants to be back by the Cowboys game. What does that mean? It means he wants to be back. Does it mean he's going to be cleared? We don't know.
No, I think when you look at it, I think Micah Parsons will be cleared because the Packers have a 9-month rule when it comes to the knee. He'll be back. That will be well after 9 months. And then on top of that, I doubt that he had a high-level grade tear of the meniscus. I'm assuming it's a grade 1 or grade 2 where they probably went in there and they probably shaved some things off, cleaned it up. It wasn't like a terrible tear of the meniscus. And so with that, I think Micah Parsons should be back by week 6 against against the Dallas Cowboys. Heck, he might even be on a snap count against the Chicago Bears after week 4. I really think Micah Parsons is going to be ready to go.
Now you're just getting really excited. Let's go to Steven Sheboygan on the Carbos Talking Text Line. Steve, welcome into Kyle and Brust. You're on the Carbos Talking Text Line.
Hey, Benny, why does everybody cut down Jordan Morgan? You know, the only reason why he's playing bad is because he's been in a position for the last how many years that he's never played before. If you go back to his high school years and his college years, he's always played left tackle. And in college, when he played for Arizona, he won all the awards every year that a left tackle could win. So I don't know why everybody cuts him down for that. It's not his fault. It's LaFleur's fault for putting him in a position that he doesn't know how to play. He is a good left tackle.
So, a couple things. I don't know if we can say that he's a good left tackle yet because we just haven't seen it at the NFL level. Can he be? Absolutely. Everyone's been clamoring for him to play the position that he was drafted to play, himself included. The interesting part about this, though, Steve, is it really wasn't a competition, which was the interesting part in his first year. Like, you remember this, Kyle. It was Rasheed Walker.
Well, it wasn't a competition because Rasheed Walker was clearly the better guy.
That's what I'm saying.
And that was the conversation
and
that a rookie
what
should
led
be
to him going to play all these different positions.
Because he wasn't good enough to beat out Rasheed Walker at least his rookie season.
Rookie season. Now, there's some debate on if he could have played or not played last year.
That was last season. But, again, I hate the excuse of this guy's only played one position his whole career. When it doesn't matter. The Packers love versatility along the offensive line. Zach Tom has played right tackle.
Just because the Packers have had success doing that doesn't mean it's fair to the players they draft to have to be able to thrive at so many different positions.
Elton Jenkins played
all
multiple
Brian
positions
Bulaga
as well.
talks about is how much easier it is to play offensive line with continuity.
No, I get it.
And they haven't had a lot of continuity, and it's been catching up to them. Their offensive line has gone a little bit on the downward trajectory the last 2 years.
But you don't think it just feels like a little bit of we're making excuses for Jordan Morgan because, Jordan Morgan can only play left tackle. Like, left tackle is the hardest position when your quarterback's right-handed. On the offensive line, that you have to be able to protect the quarterback's blind side. Like, you're going up against great pass rushers as well. And so he has a huge test. He was going up against lesser talent on the inside at guard. Lesser talent depends on, the game and teams. At right tackle. And now you're going to tell me at left tackle, him having to go up against some of the best in the NFL, he's all of a sudden going to be better? You talk about being a gamer and being able to compete. If you're out there, you're out there. Your objective is to protect the quarterback. It shouldn't be where you're at, especially if it's right tackle to left tackle. I understand that he might be most comfortable at left tackle, but he had the job to do at right tackle. He had a job to do at right guard, period. So I don't like the whole excuse of, he's a left tackle, so that's why he wasn't playing well. No, like I grew up with a lot of versatility as the offensive lineman. So if the Packers draft you and they let you know you're going to have to be versatile, I expect for you to step up and excel at it. But a lot of people are putting a lot of pressure on Jordan Morgan to be really good this year, because now you won't have any more excuses of Jordan Morgan being average after this year.
Ryan Wood on Twitter tweeted this yesterday from Packers training camp. It's about Jordan Morgan, who Steve called in about. Who Micah Parsons referenced the offensive line about, block us better if we're getting too close to the quarterback for sacks. Block us better. Jordan Morgan just showed his athleticism is suited for left tackle. Beat Lucas Van Ness on the first 3 1v1 reps. Number 1, stood up Van Ness on a bull rush. 2, ushered Van Ness outside on speed. 3, mirrored Van Ness on an inside-out move. Good start for Jordan Love's new blindside blocker.
This is one-on-ones, right? This isn't actually protecting the passer. You have a whole defense in front of you. No stunts. It's one-on-ones. He looked good. I saw it. He looked good. But, again, it's one-on-ones, and which is good. That's a positive sign, or it's a bad sign for Lucas Van Ness. I don't know what it's going to be until we see the season start. But I'm not jumping on this Jordan Morgan bandwagon and Jordan Morgan train until Captain Morgan shows it to me consistently during the game.
I can't believe you even used Captain Morgan in his name when you just said he needs to show you something, and now you're giving him a nickname with alcohol.
I like saying that. But no, Jordan Morgan has to show it in the game. I don't know why anybody would get hyped up over somebody who's been in the NFL for 2 seasons, has showed you nothing but inconsistency. He had an opportunity to be left tackle last year against the Minnesota Vikings in that game where the Vikings, they had nothing to play for, but they played their guys, and Jordan Morgan didn't step up. He wasn't like, he was a wall. No, that wasn't the case. So, again, I hope Jordan Morgan is good, because the better Jordan Morgan is, the better this offensive line is, which means the quarterback that I believe has the ability in Jordan Love to be an MVP, that'd be a great thing. So it really falls on Jordan Love to be consistent, but I'm not banking on Jordan Love to be great. I'm banking on him just to be good, like just average, like just a guy. But these folks try to make it seem like, playing out of position is the reason why he's not a Pro Bowl left tackle. He's not an all-pro left tackle.
Here's what I want to know now.
Yeah.
This one's hard for real, because the left tackle position is very important. Jordan Morgan. Lucas Van Ness is also very important because Micah Parsons is out, and he's your 13th overall pick 3 years ago, heading into his 4th season.
Yep, got to get to the quarterback.
If it meant that you had to choose between Lucas Van Ness and Jordan Morgan in 10 reps and somebody won 8, who would you rather it be? Don't tell me now, because I want to know from everybody else.
Okay.
800-990-3776. Would you rather see Lucas Van Ness dominate Jordan Morgan, or Jordan Morgan dominate Lucas Van Ness? I actually think it's tough. I know the easy answer is to say left tackle protecting Jordan Love. Oh, but golly, they need pressure without Micah. 800-990-3776. Would you rather see Jordan Morgan beat up Lucas Van Ness, or LVN beat up Jordan Morgan? Not physically, on the field. Before we get to your answer. What'd you say?
I mean, not mentally. I want it to be physical.
Yeah, no, I don't want to fight. That's what I was getting at. I said beat up. You're not going to get beat up with pricing with Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. They're going to be honest with you with straightforward pricing and help you find the right fit for your home. And I've experienced that firsthand with Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. When you buy direct through Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, the same team that manufactures your windows and doors also sells, installs, and services them. Real pricing, premium quality, no games. Joe Franco takes care of me. One of the Pella consultants will take care of you. You can get that free in-home consultation with PellaWI.com. That's PellaWI.com. Lucas Van Ness beating Jordan Morgan or Jordan Morgan dominating LVN? Which would you rather have if you could only have it the rest of camp? Next.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust.
I think I need to take medicine. I've been sick for a month.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Starting off with a crash on 43 northbound the Rock Freeway just before you get to Highway 100. Left lane is blocked right now, so just be careful with that. We've also got delays southbound 41 from Good Hope Road all the way down to Burleigh. Northbound's backed up from Capitol to Hampton. And southbound 43, watch for delays from Good Hope to Bender and then back on the brakes from North Avenue down into the Marquette. Planning a home project or need added flexibility? Tap into your home's value with the Home Equity Line of Credit from Great Midwest Bank. Visit greatmidwestbank.com, your simply local equal housing lender. And check out the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, rain tapers off, mostly cloudy skies with a low of 68. Tomorrow, gradual clearing with a high of 76. Weather is brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, dedicated to saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Mother Nature can be unpredictable. Your roof, siding, and windows shouldn't be. We install peace of mind with transparency and quality guaranteed. Visit infinityexteriors.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Stay up to date on the Green and Gold all off season. The Green and Gold Fix podcast is brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Luxury stay, elite play, unwind in sophisticated comfort. Win big, dine, and experience the events in Milwaukee.
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
That dog does not want to be petted.
Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
Every tailgate has one. One person who brings the grill. One person with the lawn games. One who's convinced this is the year. But everyone's favorite, the one who shows up with the carbless. Handcrafted premium cocktails with bold flavors, 0 carbs, 0 sugar, just 100 calories, and gluten-free. No mixers, no mess. Just crack one open and enjoy. This football season, make Carbless the MVP of your cooler. Find your bliss at drinkcarbless.com.
I mean, you're...
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Catch a battle between two of the National League's best when the Brewers take on the Braves Friday, August 21st and Saturday the 22nd. It's a weekend of great matchups and great events as the Brewers celebrate Black Culture Fest at the opener Friday the 21st, featuring live art, live music performances, and a maker's market. Then it's Hank Aaron replica jersey giveaway day on the 22nd, courtesy of UW Credit Union. Don't miss it. Get your tickets today at brewers.com.
Hey, Tom, I just really can't get my kids off their phones lately. What's your secret, man?
I told you last time, go to PrecisionSportsOnline.com and buy a hoop. And while you're there, include their court line painting. You'll thank me later. PrecisionSportsOnline.com. That's PrecisionSportsOnline.com.
This is Aaron Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited with my brother and business partner, Eric Brown. Siding Unlimited is Milwaukee's choice for siding, windows, roofing, and doors.
Siding Unlimited delivers on expectations because our experience, integrity, and craftsmanship come through on every project.
For new siding, windows, roofing, and doors, call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
Station updates, show clips, and your place to interact with us every single day just by scrolling through your feed. Follow along on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at ESPN Milwaukee. Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. We're getting close, ladies and gentlemen. Getting close.
Close to the start of, Packers family night on Friday.
Football.
Badgers, I believe, started practicing.
Month from tomorrow, I believe.
The first football game. You know, that's cool and all, but, you know, I care about Go Pack, Go, baby.
I understand.
What you... Even with the smack of the lips.
You must hear that in your house a lot.
No. When I used to coach high school football, my girl don't do the smack of the lips. I used to coach high school football, and the players said, man, well, we got to run, sprint. And we used to go, get on the line. Hear that damn smacking.
You ever tee up a player that you regret that you were in a bad mood that day and they didn't really deserve it?
I didn't. You tee up. I didn't ref. I coached. I was a head coach.
Oh.
Yeah. Hope Christian High School. Good times.
You guys must have stunk.
Let
me be honest.
No. I didn't realize that we had to go back to the fundamentals. So I recruited all these kids to come out. I said, we're going to have a good football team. And then we practiced.
Wait, hang on.
Recruited.
I got to go backwards here. When did you coach?
Have
I ever heard about this?
I don't know. I coached at Whitefish Bay, and I coached the best defensive back in the state that year.
Were you the head coach?
I was
ever?
assistant coach. Yeah, I was the head coach at Hope Christian High School for 2 seasons.
You were a head coach?
Yeah, we won our first game. We won our first game and proceeded to lose. I didn't realize we were on one of the longest losing streaks because we proceeded to lose the rest of the games of the season. And I didn't know what I got myself into. I knew that this school wasn't football ready, but shorts and T-shirts is one thing. We went out for practice, shorts and T-shirts. Everybody was, not as talented, but they was good. Ben, when I tell you, when it was time to put the pads on, I played football since I was 7, pads and everything. When I had people with helmets on damn near backwards on the top of their head, I said, whoa. People had shoulder pads on the wrong way, had their pants. I said, me and my guy he really good running back at Whitefish Bay as well. I said, whoa, time out. I said, everybody sit down. I'm going to show y'all how to put pads on. I couldn't believe it. That's when I knew it was going to be a long season. But I had kids because they had to wear
varsity?
They only had varsity. They had uniforms for school. And so typically when you play a sport.
Do they know how to put on their uniforms?
Well, they could put on a school uniform. But Ben, when I talk about one time, one little boy gave me a little smack on the lips on the sideline. We playing a game. This is the second year.
Excuse me, you did what?
He was on the sideline, and we're going back and forth, high-scoring game, because we only had like 18, 19, but we had 22 players. We was up early, but we gassed ourselves. And so at that point, I'm like, dang, and people getting hurt. And so this kid on the sideline didn't get in the game, and he's like, man, I want to go in the game. I said, I know you ain't. I know. He had a damn button-up T-shirt on under his jersey. I'm not putting you in the game to get hurt. You got a button-up.
No, like with a
he
collar?
He had a collared shirt, the same collared shirt he wore to class that day. He wore to the football game under his pads. Ben, I'm telling you, it was a special group of kids, but it was great.
It was great.
We won our first game, and then we lost like 9 in a row. I didn't even know we had a losing streak because it wasn't about winning and losing at that point.
You didn't know you had a losing streak?
Ben, when I say I did not realize we were on a losing streak until we won our first game the next year, and in the paper it said, Hope Christian ends their 9-game losing streak that started last season. I said, damn. Or maybe it was like a 12-game losing. I was like, oh, wow. I didn't know we had lost on it. We won 3 games that year. We almost won enough games in the conference and won the playoffs my second year, though. So it was better.
What year was this?
I graduated 2014 and 2015. Hope Christian High School. We beat Menominee.
Can we get some players on the line?
Yeah. Ben, were you on the air when this happened?
No, not yet.
Okay.
No, listen, I had one kid, John Bell. You can probably Google and see a video of John
I
Bell.
need to hear about Coach Kyle.
Oh, they love me. They literally love me to this day.
And I need to confirm your stories are true about this is like right out of a movie where they the kids picking the dandelions.
Ben, I'm telling you, we can call my boy T. Stu, who was the assistant coach with me. And he would tell you, we did not realize what we got ourselves into when it came.
Like, did you have everyone sitting crisscross applesauce?
We were in the gym.
5 by 5 by 5 by 5.
We had them sit on the bleachers.
And you showed them
how we said, this is your shoulder pad. This is the front. You put this over your head, the front where the you see where these the strings are. You put the shoulder pads on with the front this way. You tighten them up. There's straps. You see these straps? You take them, you clip them, you turn it. Like literally, a helmet. Put the helmet on. Make sure it's tight. The chin strap. Clip here. Bro, I'm telling. We had a dude who was literally 6'6". He was a freshman. We said, "Oh, this is our old lineman right here, baby. This is our big old line." 6'6". He walked in here, and I don't want to be mean to the kid. He a grown man now, but he was one that had his helmet on backwards. I said, "Oh hell." I said, he ain't going to be no good. He don't know how to put the damn helmet on.
You know what that exactly is?
Who is that?
Well, Michael Scott in the basketball
with
episode
Stanley?
picked Stanley.
Yeah, we had a whole bunch. We had a whole bunch of
Stanleys.
Oh, and then when the grades, and it was a religious school, and so then if the kids get in trouble at school, they talking about he had to sit out a quarter. Sit out a quarter? He my quarterback. What you mean sit out a quarter? Yeah, my best quarterback, man. We were so geek. We was about to go. We were about to go back to Whitefish Bay, play against Dominican. And our quarterback had to miss the game. I said, I'm gonna get embarrassed in front of my old people.
It doesn't seem like you had a good time.
You're
throwing pens. You're getting angry.
I had a great time because we ended up winning some games my second year. My first year we won against. Oh my gosh, it was just a mess.
I have some paper trail here.
Yeah,
we got paper trail.
I've got the preseason poll for Kyle Wallace's debut season for Hope Christian.
Oh, that poll must have been terrible.
Powerful.
So out of 8 teams in the Midwest Classic Football Preview posted by Travis Wilson on August 14th, 2014.
Had us pick 8.
7th out of 8th.
Oh, yeah. Probably Kenosha Christian Life was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a battle. We lost to them the first year.
That was a battle.
But we got them the next year. 2015, our team was better. And listen, our kids, because it was a private school and the kids left, they kicked them out. If we would have had all our kids come back for that second year, we would have made the playoffs. Because we found a quarterback at the end of the year.
Documentary over you.
The Lovable Losers. That's what we would have been. But no, we had a really good kid named John Bell. That boy was cold. He played at the All-Star game, had a game-winning touchdown in the All-Star game.
You know, you're starting to sound like, you're hyping them up to the level that they're not.
No.
Did he touch Division I?
I'm so serious. John Bell was cold. When I say he was cold,
where did he play?
I don't want to put all his business out there, but sometimes you have to be able to achieve things to be able to go D1. And so he was supposed to go Division. He did go to Stevens Point, and long story short, the coaches was like, man, you're the future of the program. And he kind of got a little cocky very early on. And the other receivers may have said, we don't want him on the team. And things happen. No, look it up. Ben, I'll show you his highlight during the break. He was cold.
I'm good. He
was cold.
I'm good. I just.
C-Cat, look him up.
I got stuck. I instead found the 2008 University of Wisconsin Whitewater roster, and I'm looking at Kyle's picture right now.
Yeah, that's before the
I'm
dread.
excited to bring it up to the stream soon.
Thick Kyle?
Yeah, Thick Kyle.
A mean mug.
Yeah,
no
mean
smiles
mug.
for Kyle.
Football, you mean mug. Yeah, I was a hell of a bench warmer. Great scout player.
I believe the question I asked was, who would you rather see win the battles in camp? Jordan Morgan stonewalling LVN or LVN owning Jordan Morgan? And what I see here is I would take Morgan protecting Jordan Love's blind side is more important. Morgan by a long shot. I just think it's an interesting question to ask because the conversation about Lucas Van Ness, he's a 13th overall pick. He's got to do something. Otherwise, it's just a sad waste from Goody.
Well, Ben, I guess
it's like a battle between like two evils. You need them both. Like, hopefully they're both great, but I don't know how they are.
Well, Ben, when you finally realize that you're no good at picking in the first round and you decide I'm just going to trade out my first round pick and I'm just going to draft starting in the second round, it's a win. It's a win. I'm officially at the point now, if a first round pick for the Green Bay Packers, which it's weird to say, thank goodness we don't have one because all it does is cause frustration. Nobody's worried about if Brandon Cisse is going to start or not. If Brandon Cisse ends up starting because Carrington Valentine's hurt and he takes advantage of the opportunity, we're excited. But if he didn't start, we wouldn't be all upset and mad because there's different level of expectations for a first-round pick versus second-round pick. We have no stress about whether or not a first-round pick is going to deliver, and Goody has done a very good job outside of the first round recently.
How did you just get on to not your excitement about not having a first-round pick when I'm trying to talk about the two
that you're trying to bring up? They suck. Well, I shouldn't say they suck.
Matthew Golden was a first-round pick.
Yeah, he's really good. So 2 of the last 3. Listen, I'm picking the offensive lineman simply because of the fact that his responsibility is much better. If Lucas Van Ness is not good, you have other players that you can just put in there. You don't shuffle an offensive line during the game consistently like that, especially at the left tackle position. So Jordan Morgan, regardless of how he plays, he's going to be the guy they depend on because ain't nobody behind him. Lucas Van Ness, if he doesn't play well, he's going to see his snaps reduced just like Rashawn Gary saw his snaps reduced.
I'm distracted by your photo on YouTube.
Yes, before the dreads.
Mean mugging.
Yeah, I was probably 190 at the time.
You look 220.
Well,
listed as 185.
Oh, maybe 185. I don't know. I was a young man. Yeah, that's back in the day right there. Back in the day before the dreads. Look at him. Look at him.
You are one full of yourself human being.
What do you mean? He looks very thick and solid. Look at the chest.
It's you.
I didn't. My chest was a lot more solid then than what it is now.
You just grip your pectoral muscle.
Nah,
that was odd.
Let me tell you. After the wedding, I haven't lifted a weight since June 26th.
Already letting it go.
Oh yeah. For what? For what?
For your baby girl. For your health. For your future.
Chase is over.
Yeah. Well, she did say I should work out for my health.
Oh, did you laugh like that?
I'm going to get back to it, baby.
You had a Bowflex for your birthday or something?
No, I have a gym in the basement. I just choose not to use it right now. I was grinding leading up to the wedding. I needed a break.
Tucker Kraft doesn't take breaks. He's got a screw loose in the best way possible. Tucker Kraft with Kay Adams is must listen.
You're along for the ride with Kyle and Brust.
I mean, I love you both, but I find Kyle a little more spot on
ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We do have an accident on the Rock Freeway. It is northbound 43, just about at Highway 100. The left lane is still blocked with this, so do be prepared. Backups are stretching back into Waukesha County. Southbound 41 backing up from before Appleton all the way past Capitol Drive. The northbound side slowing down just a little bit between Capitol and Hampton. We got southbound 43 mostly slowing down from Capitol down through the Marquette. And then westbound on 94 backing up from 27th Street to Holly Road, eastbound from the stadium to 35th. Traffic is brought to you by the Neal Group. John Neal and his team know how to minimize your taxes. You earned it, they help you keep it. Visit nealgroup.net to learn more. That's nealgroup.net. And check out the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, rain tapers off, mostly cloudy skies with a low of 68. Tomorrow, gradual clearing with a high of 76. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
From large manufacturer to local pizza shop and every business in between, Summit Credit Union helps your vision take shape with loan programs, great rates, and strategic solutions. Whatever you're building, you've got this. And Summit Credit Union's got you.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Trying to keep up with the 21st century can really get you down.
When you need a break, come to Kessler's.
We'll turn your day around.
We have good air conditioning.
And we love making new friends.
The coffee's better than average.
Because we want you to come back again.
We want to be your jeweler.
My father told you for 29 years that he wanted to be your jeweler.
He put that desire in everyone he hired.
And then he gave us the company.
He transformed our lives and gave us the most fun job on earth.
It's easy to sell jewelry when you sell it for less than it's worth.
Come and take a look at our engagement rings.
And of course, we have thousands of other things.
When you're having an overcast day, come to Kessler's.
We're going to turn your day around.
Free jewelry cleaning done by world-class professionals.
While you drink your good coffee in a room full of diamonds and gold.
Makes you feel better, no matter what you've been told.
One thing you definitely want to see before you're done
is our exclusive Kessler 81.
To find the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Kevin Moret here, founder of Mentality Men's Health. Remember the dad we all respected, worked all day, coached our team at night, and still had something left in the tank at bedtime? If you're now the dad who has lost a step and looks like you gave up, stop. There's a reason. One quick blood test of mentality, we can tell your total and free testosterone that could be causing all these issues. Our physicians have helped over 25,000 men get back to who they are meant to be. Start today at lowtusa.com. That's lowtusa.com.
ESPN Wisconsin's Mark Tauscher for Outdoor Living Unlimited. Well, my wife and I chose Outdoor Living Unlimited to build our outdoor project. And when we met with Aaron and Eric Brown, owners and brothers of Outdoor Living Unlimited, we felt like they were the right guys to work with. We share the same hardworking values, and their showroom is a must-see at 665 Larry Court in Waukesha. If you're looking for a new deck, outdoor kitchen, screen room, and more, Outdoor Living Unlimited is a must. Start with OutdoorLivingUnlimited.com and end with an amazing outdoor space.
Do you worry about how much someone drinks?
Do you feel neglected or unloved? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you are not alone.
Al-Anon and Alateen can help. Call 1-866-200-0223 or visit alanon.org/help.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust and Kyle Wallace hanging with you across ESPN Wisconsin. Call us and text us at 800-990-3776. Carbless Talking text line. This is more. I love how you just sit there and during the break you're looking up highlights from one of your high school players in 2014.
2006.
I need you focused.
I'm locked in, but I can't wait to show you during the break.
You locked in?
Yeah. What you want to talk about?
It's always on me. You just hanging out.
I'll follow the leader.
Just hanging out.
I'll follow the leader. That's what I do. Where you want to go?
I want to talk about T. Craft.
He's a dog. He's a dog. Yeah. He a German Shepherd, Rottweiler, Pit Bull.
He was with Kay Adams talking about a lot of different things, and we always talk about this with tight ends. It's acceptable to have a screw loose. Very acceptable. If you can keep it together and utilize it for the good of the team, which I think Tucker Kraft does a great job, he's got some demons that he creates in his head. I love it.
What is the movie going to be about this year?
Grit. Yeah. All I've heard really from outside noise is people not really expecting me to be who I was prior to my injury. Number one regression candidate at tight end this year. Well, I have something to say about that. And really it all just come from my play when I'm back.
Bro, what? Am I
love it.
missing something?
I don't know.
Has there been some hit pieces out on Tucker Kraft that I'm missing?
I think he is.
Number one regression candidate at tight end.
Most people have him as a top 10 tight end.
I missed
and
that
top
list.
5. And most.
I missed it. I know it's list season, but this is straight up some Bobby Boucher type stuff.
Yeah, it 100% is. He's hearing voices. He's reading stories. He's finding maybe one. He's
on stories. He's on like blogs.
He's finding a headline or something. He's digging deep to try to find something. I wish the other Packers had that. I wish Lucas Van Ness would listen to Kyle and Brust and listen to any other show and say, "Oh, I hear what they saying. I'm finna eat." Instead, we got the dude who's already a dog talking about he hears that he's the number one regression candidate in the NFL. He must be mad that they had him as the sixth best. The ESPN had him as the sixth best tight end in the NFL heading into next season. I don't know where he's getting this from. But please keep consuming that content that's going to fuel your fire.
All right, I found it.
Really?
It doesn't change how I feel about him.
Let me hear it. Who is it from? Where's the source?
Fantasy football thing?
ESPN senior writer projects major drop-off for Packer star in 2026.
What's the reasoning?
ESPN fantasy football writer Mike Clay is adding another concern to the list outside of coming back from an ACL injury. He notes that Kraft has scored more touchdowns than expected each of the past 2 seasons. Players who get that fortunate near the end zone tend to see a drop
Fortunate.
in the third season.
Fortunate. I see why he mad. So I wonder who sent this to him. Is he Googling his name? Like that. I get why he's mad. That fortunate is one thing. Fortunate means that you got lucky. It doesn't mean that you like it's taking away the fact that you earned these touchdowns, that your skill set allowed for you to have these touchdowns. Fortunate means that, yeah, you know what? He was fortunate to get these touchdowns. He wasn't the reason why we got these touchdowns. I see why he's mad.
It's less about players dropping off and becoming duds and more about them coming back down and meeting expectations.
Tucker Kraft missed half of last season. Like, if Tucker Kraft would have continued on last season, he would have put up huge numbers for the Green Bay Packers. That's why they're still having a back and forth for how much he should be paid.
You know, we've been offered Mike Clay to have on the show.
We have been. I do recall that.
Do you want to have Mike Clay on the show soon?
We may have to have him on the show to talk about the regression.
So here's the thing. He's got historical data that he's using.
I don't need historical data.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think Mike's gonna change his opinion. He's gonna just be like, well, this is what it says. Rob Gronkowski had 7.3 more touchdowns than expected in 2014-15. Then in 2016, he had 0.2 more than expected. So, like, again, he's just going to point to all of his past history on tight ends when, again, Tucker Kraft played not a full season.
Yeah, he had 6 touchdowns last year and not playing a full season. He only had 32 catches. What's the math on that? That's every.
I mean, to his point, that's a lot of touchdowns per catch.
It's like 5.33333.
Yeah.
That's catching a lot of touchdowns for 5.33333 catches.
Well, he's still gonna have 6 touchdowns or more. He's gonna be a red zone threat for the Packers, and without being a red zone threat, once he gets the ball, he can catch it.
He was the yak daddy.
Yeah, so I'm just goal line, red zone. He gonna eat. He's still gonna and because of all the mismatches, if guys end up trying to cheat to Tucker Kraft, that just leaves better opportunities for Christian Watson, Jaden Reed, and Matthew Golden.
Hit piece. Somebody write a hit piece on Tucker Kraft. This is for the good of the Packers.
Yeah, it's one of them Packer reporters. Go ahead, do the hit piece.
Seriously, don't write anything good about him.
I won't have Jason Wilden do it.
No, just not Jason's style.
No, it's not.
He's a lift up kind of guy.
He is.
He likes to build those relationships.
Maybe you should write a hit piece on him.
I don't know where I'd post it.
They don't like.
I don't know where I blog.
Letter to the editor.
I don't have an editor that can look at my grammar, my misspelled words, and the sentences that don't make sense.
Letter to the editor. Send it to the Journal.
So now,
the Green Bay Gazette.
Like a Players Tribune, a Radio Tribune.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like creedthoughts.com. I think you just have a Word document and you just type up and it's for you, but you send it to Tucker as if it's posted elsewhere.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Or burner account. Tweet him every day. Can't wait to watch your regression this year.
Oh, that's diabolical.
No.
The fact that you were even thinking about the fact that you can create a burner account to get under his skin.
Did Tucker Kraft score a touchdown today? No. It's August 5th. It's Wednesday at 2 p.m.
Does it count that he caught it from Jordan Love with nobody guarding him? No. All right, I want you to play this clip now after I read this headline. It makes sense now.
No, it does.
ESPN senior writer projects major drop-off in Packer star in 2026.
What is the movie going to be about this year?
Grit. Yeah. All I've heard really from outside noise is people not really expecting me to be who I was prior to my injury.
No chance.
Number 1 regression candidate at tight end this year. Well, I have something to say about that.
Prove it.
And really, it all just come from my play when I'm back.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
I'm drafting Tucker Kraft in my fantasy draft. I know. No, I'm so serious. Tucker Kraft, he's only been in the NFL 3 seasons, and 2 years ago when he got 70 targets, he had 7 touchdowns. And yes, did he have a lot of touchdowns in the 44 targets he had last year? Yes, but dude, to me, I think it's more of a trend of the fact that this guy is gonna get 7 touchdowns, 5, 6, 7, 8 touchdowns. That's part of who he is.
I feel like he is the emotional engine of the offense. Is that fair to say?
100%.
He's the emotional engine of that offense.
It was him and Josh Jacobs.
Yes, and Josh Jacobs got banged up and wasn't able to play to the level that we had seen.
And very
Emmanuel
quiet
Wilson had some good moments when he was, in his little snap count era last year. But in terms of like the way he plays football, I bet if Matt LaFleur could replicate the mentality of one player to put inside the brains of every offensive player, it would be Tucker Kraft.
Put it inside the offensive lineman, so not worried about playing one position.
You're still stuck on that, man.
Yeah, 100%, because that's been the excuse all offseason. For 2 years now.
Maybe because it's a valid excuse.
No, it's not a valid excuse. It's not.
Or as you would say, a valid reason.
No,
as to why the offensive line has not been as great because they've been shuffling them around out of position.
Maybe the shuffling around. Or Anthony Belton's playing quote unquote maybe out of position. Like I hate the excuse. I like the mentality. Tucker, you know what? You can put Tucker Kraft with a 3-point stance. You can split him out. You can put him in the slot. You can put him in the backfield. He doesn't care. He's gonna ball out regardless of where you put him. Hell, you could probably line him up at linebacker. And he say, all right, well, go downhill, make plays. Like that is what a ball player does. And Tucker Kraft is an old school type ball player. He just wants to play football.
I love his mentality. And if you want to feel good when you're wearing comfy clothes, it's Iron Jock. Another hot summer deal is on the table for you at Iron Jock. Now through. Well, I got to say this one. That's a surprise for tomorrow. That's a surprise for tomorrow. Okay, that's on me. But what I can tell you is what Iron Jock's gear does in the summer is cool you down. What it does in the winter is it warms you up. They have that silver ion technology woven into every thread that kills 99.9% of bacteria. It's gone. Gone. And every time I play basketball, I'm looking and searching to make sure I grab one of my Iron Jock long sleeves because it fits what I'm looking for when I play. I have the comfortability when I do play. And when I'm at home on the weekends, that lightweight hoodie is my favorite piece of clothing that I own. I'm not joking. My wife is like, do you wash it? I say, yeah, I wash it as much as I can so I can wear it as much as I can because that's comfy. Get yourself some Iron Jock gear, ironjoc.com. That's Iron Jock, ironjoc.com. We'll wrap up the ESPN Wisconsin portion next.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust.
Trust me.
What do you mean trust you?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brew Crew Tuesdays are back on August 18th.
Uh-oh. Churio sends it deep to left, and there she goes.
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they battle the Seattle Mariners.
And Yelich launches one deep right center field. Forget about it. Oh, my goodness. Third deck.
This edition of Brew Crew Tuesdays is presented by Delta Dental of Wisconsin. Tune in August 18th at 6:40 on Fox 6 in Milwaukee or check your local listings to watch the game.
Every homeowner has a list. That roof, those windows, that bathroom you've been meaning to update. If you've been putting off home improvements, you're not alone. At Exterior Pros and Baths, they help homeowners upgrade their homes with beautiful roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, and bathrooms built to last. Right now, save up to $3,000 on your next project. Don't wait until a small problem becomes an expensive one. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com. Exterior Pros and Baths. Done right, built to last.
Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee is setting the stage to rock your socks off. This August, jam out with real rock off. You could win raging prizes to the tune of $300,000. Get in on the jam session by playing with your Potawatomi rewards card for entries. Thursday nights will be a game show battleground for your share of cash and reward play. Real rock off. It's gonna be epic. Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Catch a battle between two of the National League's best when the Brewers take on the Braves Friday, August 21st and Saturday the 22nd. It's a weekend of great matchups and great events as the Brewers celebrate Black Culture Fest at the opener Friday the 21st, featuring live art, live music performances, and a maker's market. Then it's Hank Aaron replica jersey giveaway day on the 22nd, courtesy of UW Credit Union. Don't miss it. Get your tickets today at Brewers.com.
Are you starting college, moving to a new apartment, or just looking to create a new vibe in your college living? Make IKEA your first stop for everything you need to create a college space that's all you. Whether you're looking to add color with cozy bedding, organize your dorm with smart storage solutions, or find that perfect sleeper sofa for those weekend visits, IKEA has your college life covered. And verified college students get 15% off when they sign up for IKEA Family. It's free and packed with rewards. So go grab your roommate and head to IKEA Oak Creek or shop online at ikea.us or the IKEA app.
What life events have you experienced over the past couple of years? Well, maybe one is coming up. The sale of a company, death, divorce, a health crisis, or helping to pay for college or a wedding. Well, Annex Wealth Management has assisted clients with life events, but planning for them can make all the difference. Knowing what you own, why you own it, and how much you're paying for it is a big part of smart financial planning. Annex has an entire in-house team that works together so you can make informed decisions when life events come up. Click Get Started at annexwealth.com.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, it's Kyle Wallace. Right now, buy 4 windows, get 4 free in 48 months with 0% interest, same as cash. Restrictions apply. Call 414-410-2000. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Paul Hansen here, founder of Iron Jock. Worried about the heat this summer? Don't sweat it. Our gear is made for real life. Iron Jock apparel combines moisture wicking with superior cooling and advanced odor-fighting silver ion technology that eliminates 99.9% of odor causing bacteria so you are fresh for whatever's next. Our focus is simple. Make apparel that performs hard no matter where you are or what you are doing. Visit us at ironjock.com to experience the difference.
Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
You saw it, Kyle.
I did.
I got something for lunch today, and I've never seen turn out like that before.
Yeah, it was greasy. First and foremost, you didn't eat in the room because you messed it up for yourself.
I messed it up for myself. I snitched on you.
You snitched on, yeah, now you're afraid too. It makes 2 of us. But yeah, you were eating something. It looked good, but one comment you made was
I've never seen it come out.
It was dripping.
The grease was dripping through the paper, and now like there is. I'm not.
No, because here's my thing about you. Because obviously your tummy hurts.
I know, but I thought in the 4-minute break that I'd be able to make it.
So you were gonna do it during a 2-minute break?
I thought it would just pass. You know, sometimes it will pass, and then you're good for a little bit.
Now you can't even toot a little bit because
I've had accidents before in my life.
You have.
So
I think you got one piece of paper.
I genuinely
I might have to let you leave.
You guys
early.
good?
I think you have one thing you got to read before the top of the hour.
What's that?
I'm seeing something about the fair, Lucky Town. Got something? No?
We'll get that later.
Okay.
I swear to God.
How much time do you have here? How much do we have to
Okay, I get
it. See, Cat, what's crazy about it is this is not Ben Brust's first rendezvous of having to do what he's doing. It's pretty embarrassing that he sat here. We had a 4-minute break.
Yes.
And Ben will be back within the next 3 minutes because he's quick when doing it. But he had a 4-minute break, and instead of doing it during the 4-minute break, he decided he wanted to wait until now. And then you know what sucks about it, just like anybody, is that I don't know about you, but the closer I get to home, the more all of a sudden it feels like he has to go. Like it has to go. And I think Ben got to the point where he was looking at the clock, and the closer he got to us coming back and realizing he wasn't going to be able to hold it, the more anxiety kicked in, and now Ben Brust left. And Ben Brust is like the number. If I were to leave during the segment for any reason, Ben Brust would throw an absolute fit. He wouldn't be happy whatsoever. He might pull me to the side after the show and tell me how inappropriate it was. But because it's Ben Brust and it's his tummy wummy, and this is not like a new thing. They made fun of him on Scowls on Brust because his tummy hurt. He has a little tummy ache. So he's always been wanting to have a little bit of a tummy ache. And now Ben Brust has abandoned the show because he has to use the restroom.
As someone who has been afflicted with the problem that Ben was presented with right there, upset stomach leading towards bathroom disaster, hopefully bathroom disaster if he can make it that far, I was very sympathetic for him.
I'm not whatsoever. I said I'm the only one who's lactose intolerant who loves to eat cheese around his mug and drink rich milk. You've never seen me lead a show ever. I don't miss anything with the show.
And I have just received official word. I have a good source that told me Ben went into the no poop bathroom.
And he pooped. And I told you he'd be back. I told you to be fat.
Wow.
He's
Was it a false alarm? What happened
No,
there?
ain't no false alarm. It
was not a false
It
alarm.
fell out.
I think you could have taken the segment.
No. It was like you just like I just.
Do you have your okay? Because you don't have your man. Do you have your boy man wipes?
No.
Okay. So Ben, what happened is the fact that you thought you could hold it, but then all of a sudden your anxiety kicked in because you realized that you weren't going to be able to hold it. So you
Correct.
felt like I have to leave.
And it was the right decision.
Yeah. So soon, you know what's crazy? This is disgusting talk. What's crazy is
We're
like
all
I'll be,
human beings.
Yeah,
man.
and I'll be driving home. And I'm able to hold it, but as soon as I get close to the
Isn't
house,
it crazy? Like
and
your
it
body
garage-
knows. Like it's like
The keys jingle. It's like, oh no.
and as soon as I park and run into the house, it's like
you
I
get
am
there in perfect time
seconds-
every time.
Seconds from having a disaster, averted disaster. I'm glad you feel good. I always did. You at least wash your hands?
I did.
Okay.
That I did.
Now you don't wear drawers, so did you wipe clean well enough?
I don't know.
So, I mean, but your wife and daughter's not home. So
They're
who
not
cares?
home.
So if you got a little stains in there, you'll get it figured out. Poor Homer, he got to sit in that seat.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. It's all good.
Oh, he may be good, just as long as your pants don't get stuck in the butt crack.
No, we're good, Kyle. We don't need to talk about it. What were you guys talking about? while I was gone?
We're making fun of you.
That you went into the no poop bathroom and pooped.
Well, it was an emergency.
Does it say?
I don't think
for
the
emergencies?
pipes
Oh, yeah,
are
I
keep
wouldn't
that
have
in
made it to.
consideration.
I wouldn't have made it to any other bathroom in this
Oh,
facility.
you made it for 2 hours.
You don't know the private bathroom?
What private bathroom?
I'll tell you during the break. I found one. I found a secret bathroom.
Don't tell him. No, don't. He don't deserves that.
Do you guys both use the same private bathroom?
Maybe not. I don't know.
I have not disclosed this information to anybody yet. I've thought about it and said no, more for me. Because I have never witnessed another human being within like a 20-foot radius of this bathroom, let alone in it.
Tommy from Milwaukee chimes in the Carbos Talking text line saying, barely making it to the toilet at home is called a photo finish.
Oh, yeah, I have a lot of those.
It's crazy.
I have a lot
It's
of
crazy how your body's like, you're good. And then as soon as you like think you're close.
And the worst part, Ben, is when you're trying to get your belt down and you got to get the belt and you just moving. I've been shaking, boy. My legs been shaking. You know me, I'm dramatic. Oh!
Okay, I don't need the noises.
I'll be loud with it.
Oh,
what if that the bathrooms were occupied?
That was a fear because there's a single man and a single woman.
Would you have gone in the women's?
I would have had to.
I
would have had to.
My first day here, I forget who it was, but the men's room was occupied, and I was under a tight clock, and they just told me just go to the other one.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
On the first day on the job to walk into the women's room, like what a move that is.
Well, because you didn't.
You can't be branded as that guy.
Well, the thing is, they weren't separated until more recently
because the men were making a mess.
The men are disgusting. And so I go into women. If the men's is busy and on doing a show, I go into the women's.
Is there a bench in there? Like what makes it different?
It's the exact
same.
Because now had they built it to be a women's bathroom, been a lap of luxury. Ours would have been smaller. Have you ever I remember going? Have y'all gone to malls and remember going to like the women's bathroom with your mother or anything like that? They have room, like when they walk into the bathroom, they have little powder rooms before they get to the bathroom. We just got nasty stalls. It's gross.
And urinals.
Yes.
However, though, like I want more urinals and stalls per square foot with sacrificing space. You know, I would rather not wait in line. If there's just 2 stalls and 2 urinals, but there's a line out the door, I'd rather have 4 urinals, 4 stalls, and no, powder room, if you would.
I do think it is crazy that they don't have more
amenities.
No, like when you think about going to a sporting event, there's always a long line. Like it's typically in most places, I feel like a longer line for women. But you go to a sporting event,
they take longer.
Yeah, the men goes all the way out, and you're like, how is there not like more urinals or whatever?
I don't know.
Like,
University of Michigan, I went to, the line was wrapped around
the whole big house.
Damn near it felt like.
All right. Well, I apologize for having to leave the show, but we're back and better than ever.
If I left the show, would that have been acceptable?
Yes. Because I know you have tummy issues too.
Never during the show. I hold it. I just be over here just holding it.
Bubbling.
All right. So did you get Jordan Mina Kimes on Jordan Love?
No, he was too busy talking about you.
All right, but we'll have that in 2 minutes.
Yes, we will.
All right. Molly and Jim are going to be next in Madison. The Damn Sports is coming next. Damn Sports Show is coming next on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Kyle and I continue on with you on 94.5 ESPN, YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, and the ESPN Wisconsin app. And we start with some love. Some Jordan love. In 2 minutes, don't you go anywhere.
And a cleaned out Ben.
Gets off the pool.
We've got delays along southbound 43 heading into the Marquette interchange, basically from about Center Street. So be careful with that. Also delays heading right past Good Hope Road to Bender Road. Southbound 41 also delayed from Appleton Avenue all the way to Burleigh. Northbound from Capitol Drive to Silver Spring. Westbound 94, we've got backups heading through the Stadium interchange just west of 27th Street all the way to Hawley Road. Eastbound's backed up from Mitchell Boulevard to 35th Street. Traffic is brought to you by Geist Garage Doors. For over 70 years, Geist Garage Doors has been the local trusted name for garage door sales, service, and repair. Visit GeistDoors.com and don't think twice, call Geist. And checking the TMJ4 Storm King forecast. Tonight, rain tapers off, mostly cloudy skies with a low of 68. Tomorrow, gradual clearing with a high of 76. Weather is brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, dedicated to saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Mother Nature can be unpredictable. Your roof, siding, and windows shouldn't be. We install peace of mind with transparency and quality guaranteed. Visit infinityexteriors.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Patio season is here, and there's no better place to soak it in than Veer North. Hey, it's ESPN Milwaukee's Alex Strofe. Located on Milwaukee's east side, Veer North brings the energy with a spacious patio, elevated food, and handcrafted cocktails. Heading to a Brewers game, state fair, or a summer festival? Start at Veer North and take the shuttle. Exclusive for ESPN Milwaukee listeners. Mention ESPN Milwaukee and save 10% on your bill. Then stick around for live music, great vibes, and a menu that goes way beyond the basics. Veer North, Milwaukee's go-to destination all summer long.
No matter what business you're in, as the #1 SBA lender in Wisconsin, Summit Credit Union helps your vision take shape with loan programs, great rates, and strategic solutions.
Awarded the #1 SBA lender by the Small Business Administration of Wisconsin in 2025.
1 in 10 young adults will experience a form of homelessness this year.
For over 50 years, Covenant House has been helping youth in crisis. To learn more, go to covenanthouse.org today.
Marquette Basketball head coach Shaka Smart here, and you're listening to the home of Marquette Basketball. 94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle and Brust on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour is brought to you by Siding Unlimited, the 5-time winner of the National Pella Platinum Premium Certified Contractor of the Year. Looking for new windows and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on K&B.
He is Kyle Wallace. I'm Ben Brust. Christian Yelich has struggled, and he is the designated hitter where he's supposed to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday was moved to the 7 spot in the lineup. Jake Bowers was scratched with abdominal pain. And then Yelly moved to 5th in the order and struggled. There were some boos that Pat Murphy was hearing and addressed those and said, think about the player that he's been and what he means, and he doesn't deserve that. He doesn't need my protection, but remember, what he's been.
Yep.
And I think I'm curious to see. I think we have this conversation. I have a feeling with when they play, we'll probably be seeing if he's playing or not sometime in this next hour. So we'll get to that in a second, because I do want to get to Mina Kimes talking about Jordan Love.
He's a really good quarterback, and he has this reputation as being this incredibly irresponsible interception machine that's not substantiated by reality. Actually, not a high interception rate. I believe bottom 10 or something in football. The problem is that when he does turn it over, it looks so unbelievably goofy
Yeah.
that it sticks in people's minds and has a disproportionate impact on like the public imagination that makes people think he turns it over all the time, but he doesn't. All of his rate stats are unbelievable. Like
Well,
when you go back
yeah.
and you look at DVOA, EPA, QBR, passer rate, whatever you want, he is like top 5 or better in all of them. The film nerds and the stat nerds both love him, and yet people talk about him like he's late stage Brett Favre or something.
Yeah, they don't
Like,
take
it
him
doesn't-
seriously.
it doesn't-
I think that's really good stuff and stuff I know we've talked about, right? You look at he's a statistical darling when it comes to
He is.
a lot of the things that Mina Kimes referenced on the ringer there. What's interesting to me is how do you get him out of this conversation then?
I mean, I think the reason how you get him off the conversation is you have to win more in playoff games, right? Because the Packers do such. I mean, in the regular season, the Packers won.
But
9
it's weird
games,
because
won
you can
11
I can
and
think
9.
of some quarterbacks that have won MVPs that have like the playoff knock on them.
Yeah, but again, when you talk about the playoff knock, Jordan Love wasn't healthy last year, and he wasn't healthy the year before, and so you don't win the MVP without playing 16 games.
I'm not saying MVP in general. I'm just saying in comparison, there are some MVPs that are highly thought of that have playoff struggles that you could just be like,
Again,
well,
but Jordan
why
Love-
are they put on such a high pedestal for
Jordan Love
just having the MVP next to the name of the regular season?
You
Isn't it?
have-
Because you're mentioning the playoffs.
Yeah, it's
They're-
yes, but the playoffs are the reason for Jordan Love, and then on top of that, during the regular season, it's not like he has these gaudy numbers. And something I have been talking about is Mina Kimes is absolutely right. His Jordan Love has bad passes. All quarterbacks have bad passes, but Jordan Love overall, when you look at it statistically speaking, the touchdowns he's thrown, the number of interceptions, his passer ratings, the EPA, like every little category, every category you look at when it comes to how you judge quarterbacks, Jordan Love since he's been a starter since 2023 is top 10, top 5 in all those different categories. He's been really exceptional at being a really good quarterback, but the problem is.
But what's the top 15, like the 8 to 15 that you'll find him in the majority of the rankings?
Well, I think for the last 3 years as a starter, he's higher up because of the fact that he's been consistent. Talking about wins as well. Jordan Love's biggest issue is that his own coach has not allowed for him to throw the ball a lot, and so MVP award is about statistics. And Jordan Love, in order to have high statistics and throwing touchdown passes, you need to throw the ball more. And I said it, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, when Jordan Love had to throw the ball a lot, Jordan Love responded by putting up 32 touchdown passes for the Packers, putting the Packers on a winning streak and finishing the season strong, where the Packers ended up making the playoffs, ended up beating the Dallas Cowboys as well. And so the biggest issue Jordan Love has is that he just doesn't have the number of passing attempts during the regular season for him to have those gaudy numbers for people to say, dang, he has 37 touchdowns to 12 interceptions or 11 interceptions. He's thrown for 4,500 yards. He just doesn't have the passing attempts to be able to do that. I wholeheartedly believe is that if Jordan Love had the same number of passing tips as a Jared Goff, as a Matthew Stafford, as a Dak Prescott,
and this is
he
a
would be
time of
putting up
possession
gaudy
and the
numbers.
amount of possessions thing for the Green Bay Packers, too. They have those long, sustained drives, and why he's liked by metrics as well is because they do get points a lot of the time. Like even if it's a field goal, they're going to walk away with points the majority of the time he drives them down the field. It is just probably the style of play and the way they shorten the games and the way they have with leaning on the run game and then that opening up things for Jordan Love. Are we going to see a change? Or is this gonna I'm curious when we hear Matt LaFleur reinventing the offense and maybe going back to some of the basics that he brought in initially with the outside zone run, et cetera. What does that mean for Jordan Love? Right? Is it just gonna be, again, it's just a different way to get them more chunk yardage and better opportunities in the ground game?
No, I really do.
Is let it loose fair to say? Because the let it loose was used after the Pittsburgh game in his first year. Like, we just need to cut him loose a little bit. And the fact that Jordan Love put up those gaudy numbers that you spoke of, it's hard not to have that in the back of your head, knowing what he's capable of in such a long stretch in the NFL in his first year. And we haven't seen that, and it's going to be hard to replicate that. But not even
no, it's not. To me, it's
80,
not hard
90% of that on a consistent basis. We've seen it in halves.
It just has to be more of an emphasis. That's what it is. It just has not been an emphasis. Matt LaFleur
then
has made an emphasis
Why
of
is
having
he
a
not
balance
doing it?
because you have a great running. Let's not get it twisted now. Josh Jacobs led the league in rushing before he came to the Green Bay Packers. Not the direct season before that, but he's done that. And so you have such a good running back where you want to be able to utilize him. And maybe
But he also put up those gaudy numbers when Aaron Jones was successful running the football that year as well.
And so that's why I think that this is a season where you use the pass to open up for the run. But something else, Ben, I want to get on to why Jordan Love hasn't had the opportunity to put up the big numbers. When Josh DiMaggio filled in for you, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, he talked about the fact that the Green Bay Packers averaged a league low of 8.9 possessions per game during the 2025 season, which was the fewest any team has gotten per game since 1999.
Damn.
So you're talking about you don't have a lot of opportunities.
Some of that was lack of turnovers as well from last year.
It is a lack of turnovers as well. So all that plays into the inability for the Green Bay Packers quarterback and Jordan Love to be able to put up these big numbers. But I do believe when you talk about more clarity with the offense and you talk about the weapons that they have and who they emphasize on re-signing in this offseason, specifically on the offense with the pass catchers, Tucker Kraft going to be added to that. The drafting of Matthew Golden now 2 seasons ago, I think this means that you need to throw the ball. Like Josh Jacobs, he going to eat. But Jordan Love, we need to win or lose with Jordan Love, and I think that's what the Packers are going to do. Jordan Love should throw no less than 28 to 32 passes per game every single game.
And then when you say that, it makes me when they were you can make an argument. I know that they were 9-3-1.
They were 9-3-1 going into Denver.
You could make an argument that the best Jordan Love and the team has ever been was in that 10-game stretch. In terms of again, if you pair what he was able to do with Micah in the defense that you believe in for this year, if they can mash those two things together, not perfectly, but in a way where you're able to take advantage of the fact that Jordan Love is a good thrower of the football. Like he is. His touchdown interception ratio is good. His completion percentage gets better every year. Like what you ask of him, he delivers. Now, I think there just needs to be a little extension of trust to be like, maybe we need to let him not run. Like we can't be always trying to force it on second and long to run and get the third. Like let him throw.
Let it be a little bit more free.
Let it be more fluid. It feels like this Matt LaFleur does get a little bit I don't know, caught up
conservative and
not even conservative. He just gets so fixated on wanting to accomplish a certain thing in the ground game that gets away from the opportunities that Jordan Love can create with the pass game.
Yeah, he should have been the run game when he needs to because he has the offensive weapons to just sling that thing. He really does. Now, do we have elite wide receivers like they have in Dallas, 2 of them? No. But they have really good wide receivers that can carve up defenses. So I'm right there with you. I think based
in a
off
scheme that's supposed to allow those wide receivers to thrive.
In the improvement with Jordan Love, he's been working on his footwork. He said he's not going to throw off his back foot as much this season. So that's something else that we should definitely keep our eye up on is Jordan Love being able to be a better quarterback, more accurate throwing the ball this year when he has his feet behind him, not throwing off his back foot. So I definitely believe that this is going to be the season where Matt LaFleur finally allows for Jordan Love to be let loose, to liberate Jordan Love, and I think the results will follow. I truly do. But when we talk about underrated, I think Jordan Love, in my perspective, I think he's an underrated quarterback. I feel like there's too much negative conversation around Jordan Love because he went from the darling after 2023 where he played so well to end the season to now people saying he's a fringe top 10 quarterback. And I even saw somebody say he doesn't get the job done in close games, which is not the case. And if you watch the Chicago Bears game again in the playoffs, Jordan Love was not the issue. He was not the problem in that game as well. So I think Jordan Love is significantly underrated, and I do believe this is a pop-out, show-out season for Jordan Love. But at the end of the day, it's make or break for Jordan Love. Ain't no more he has a lot of ceiling. After your 4th year as a starter, 7th year in the NFL, there is no more potential you can reach, especially when you've been in the same offense since you got into the league.
10th in odds to win the MVP.
He'll finish top 5.
10th in odds behind Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Drake May, Justin Herbert. Okay, now I'm getting sick of the Herbert stuff. Not even the cuddling with Madison Beer on the sideline.
See, I thought that was AI. She was playing with his hair. What is he a Cali kid for real?
I ain't mad at him though.
He's sitting on they're in practice pads. What are we doing?
I ain't mad at him.
They're all hippies out there in San Diego. All right, no, not L.A.
Mahomes, Prescott, Stafford, Williams, then Jordan Love.
That's okay.
I'm just again he's in the mix of quarterbacks where it's not outrageous if he does it.
No, he is, but
he has better odds to win the MVP than Jacob Mizorowski did to win the Cy Young coming into the season. How about that for a comp?
Do you feel confident that Jordan Love is kind of going to put it all together this year and have the opportunities more so?
That question I can't answer. The opportunities question I can't answer. I'm not Matt LaFleur.
I just don't understand why he wouldn't have more opportunities this year, especially after what he did in the playoff game where you didn't have a run. The run game was non-existent. And the reason why you didn't win that game is because you continue to try to run the ball, your offensive line fell apart, and your defense couldn't hold the lead. Like, you went into the fourth quarter and you allowed 25 points in the fourth quarter. That does not fall on Jordan Love. We can talk about, Jordan Love has to be able to get a first down in the third quarter. Sure, you hope your quarterback can find a way to get you a first down, but that's not what happened. But Jordan Love did enough in that game to be able to win. You should look at some of the playoff performances when Jordan Love was healthy and what he did and how he responded and say, okay, I have enough confidence that we can win or lose with Jordan Love, the arm of Jordan Love. Let the passing game, whether it's short passing game, quick passing game, let it be something that opens up the running game for a Josh Jacobs. I don't need it to be the opposite. I don't need for us to be running the ball to try to set him up for play action fake. I don't need that. We got enough good wide receivers to carve up teams.
It's up to Matt LaFleur to give him the opportunities because I do truly believe in Jordan Love as the quarterback.
I've been a Love believer, and I think it's the year that Love makes everybody believe. This is the let them know year for Jordan Love.
Let them know about your friends.
Well, I'll let them know about my friends that I love, and that is Universal Windows Direct. UWD hooked my home up, y'all. I'm telling you, if you are looking to upgrade your windows, you should call my friends at Universal Windows Direct. And what I love about them is they say, hey, you know what? We'll go up against any of the competitors, and we'll prove to you that we are the best. And that's exactly what they did to me. They proved that they were the best windows, and every single day I am so happy that I work with Universal Windows Direct, and I want you to have that same level of happiness. And with Universal Windows Direct, they have an offer that's hard to beat. Right now, when you buy 4 windows, you get 4 free. Yeah, you heard that right. Buy 4 windows, get 4 free. And to make it easier, you'll get 48 months of 0% interest financing. Yes, 48 months of paying no interest. That's 4 whole years to pay off your windows. So if you're looking to upgrade your home, you want to make a consultation, you've been talking with your significant other, you've been looking at your windows saying you want to upgrade, call my friends at Universal Windows Direct today at 414-410-2000. That's 414-410-2000. Or visit them at universalwindowsdirect.com. And I promise you, like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
An alarming workplace statistic came across my desk today. And I might be guilty.
What?
Next.
You're along for the ride with Kyle and Brust.
If you suck, I'm going to say you suck.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Eastbound 94 is backing up from about Springdale Road all the way to Brookfield Road. Back on the brakes from about 70th Street to 35th. The westbound side slowing from 27th Street to Hawley Road. We've got southbound 43 backing up as you're making your way down just south of Brown Deer Road all the way to Bender Road. Back on the brakes from Keith all the way through the Marquette. And then southbound 41 backing up from Appleton Avenue down past Capitol Drive. Traffic is brought to you by MoMA. Tweak your knee, shoulder, back, ankle, or foot. MoMA connects walk-in orthopedic care and sports medicine to help you get back in the game. Call or walk in today. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, scattered showers early, humid with a chance of fog, a low of 65. Tomorrow, a chance of fog early, then mostly sunny with a high of 78. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
ESPN Wisconsin celebrates Wilde & Tausch's 10-year anniversary, presented by Steinhoffels.
Our very first guest, Aaron Rodgers. Give us an over-under on what number would you set for how many shows we do together?
Daily, 52 weeks in a year. I'm going to say you do about 230.
Wilde & Tausch's 10th anniversary is also brought to you by Sendix, by Outdoor Living Unlimited, by Gruber Law Offices, by UW Credit Union, and by Events by Design.
You already know that Kessler's is the world's largest employee-owned group of jewelry stores.
We were recently told that Kessler's is the fastest growing group of jewelry stores in America.
Well, it just goes to show you.
Show you what?
That people like to feel good.
What do you mean?
Rick, you know how many people will drop by and look in the showcases and have some coffee and chat with their sales associates?
Yes.
That doesn't happen at other stores.
Really?
People come to Kessler's because it brightens their day.
It makes them feel good.
It certainly makes me feel good.
Tell me why.
Well, everyone's always in a good mood. And everything is clean and sparkling and romantic and happy.
It feels like sunshine and rainbows, doesn't it?
Sarah, that's exactly what it feels like.
When you're having a great day, come to Kessler's.
Have some coffee and let us clean your jewelry.
Our jewelry cleaning equipment is completely different than what you have at home.
And we're delighted to do it for free, of course.
Welcome to Kessler's.
To find the Kessler's nearest you, visit Kessler'sDiamonds.com.
The fastest weekend of the summer is almost here. August 28th through the 30th, the stars of the NTT IndyCar Series return to the legendary Milwaukee Mile for the only doubleheader weekend of the season. 3 days of high-speed action, daring passes, driver appearances, family fun, and wheel-to-wheel racing at the world's oldest operating motor speedway. Be there as championship contenders battle it out at Wisconsin State Fair Park. Don't miss the Snap-on IndyCar weekend. Get your tickets today at wistatefair.com.
Catch a battle between two of the National League's best when the Brewers take on the Braves Friday, August 21st and Saturday the 22nd. It's a weekend of great matchups and great events as the Brewers celebrate Black Culture Fest at the opener Friday the 21st, featuring live art, live music performances, and a maker's market. Then it's Hank Aaron replica jersey giveaway day on the 22nd, courtesy of UW Credit Union. Don't miss it. Get your tickets today at Brewers.com.
Don't think twice. Call Geist.
Don't let a busted garage door get you down. Call my friends at Geist today. For 70 years, Geist has been the trusted garage door authority in Wisconsin. With brands like CHI and LiftMaster, they have doors for every budget and will even build custom designs to get your exact needs. For swift and reliable garage repair solutions, go to geistdoors.com. That's GEIS doors.com. You can also visit their amazing showroom in Brookfield, featuring hundreds of doors and openers and their custom design room.
Don't think twice. Call Geist.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We are headed to the Wisconsin State Fair. We want to see you at Left's Bar and Grill. Join me and Kyle live from 2 to 5 tomorrow, as well as the 10th and 11th.
Yeah.
Grab a drink at the Wisconsin Cocktail Bar. This has been fun. Try the Chimmy Bratchanga.
Wow.
And can-dried bacon cheese curds.
Whoa.
Repeat those words.
Can-dyed?
No, I'm excited. I'm saying it sounds good.
Well, it's spelled can-dyed. I think it's can-dried.
I think it's candied.
Candied bacon cheese curds. Dang, that got me good. Plus, Lefts has a semi-private space. Perfect for your next group outing at the fair. Great food, great music. We will see you at Lefts tomorrow eating candied bacon cheese curds.
And these cheese curds are good. Are they can-dried?
In your defense, I guess I've never seen candied spelled like that.
So do you see how it's spelled?
I googled it. Yeah,
CANDIED.
Yeah, they're just sweet, but I guess you think candied. I mean, it makes
can-dyed.
sense.
Did I say can-dyed?
Can-dyed. No, you said he changed it to something else, or did he say can-dyed?
I gotta go back and listen because I was actually complimenting how good it sounds because I heard the tail end of it.
Bacon cheese curds.
Yes, I was like, oh, okay, that sounds delicious.
Candied.
Yeah.
Candied.
Wait,
yeah.
when you say you didn't see it spelled that way, like how it is spelled, candied is, there's no Y in candied.
Yeah, there is.
No, I get that. But I thought that was missing an R. Can-dried?
He said can-dried. That's what he said, can-dried. And I was like, what is can-dried? That's why I went, what is that? What is can-dried? And then you said can-dyed. And then he said candied.
Well, we're going to be at Left's tomorrow. And we're going to be trying those candied bacon cheese curd.
Have you ever been self-conscious to the point where you read and you're probably like, damn, I can't read?
Oh, yeah.
Because sometimes I'll be reading some words that I don't really identify. I'll be with my girl, and she won't even read the word. She'll hear the way I say it. You mean this? And I'm like, yeah.
I've been reading my daughter books in front of my wife, and she'll start bursting out loud at the pronunciation of some of the words I say. All right.
You got to be banned from reading the children's book.
What are the big words in Hop on Pop? I can't believe I'm doing it.
You don't think you're alone? You think someone else is also hit search?
Big words on Hop on Pop.
Hop on Pop. What is that?
It's a Dr. Seuss book.
Okay.
That the father can read. All right, this will pop up.
That the father can read.
All right, so here's the words. I want you to pronounce these the bold words. Okay.
All right now.
So I can play this for my wife and be like, it's either me or not me.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm not.
Here are the bold words. You'll see them on the third bullet.
I'm not the one. Oh, wow.
See?
Constant poll. What? Timbuktu.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. So you said, what's the first one?
The first one is, bring it closer.
Are you trying to say
Constantinople.
Not it.
Constantinople. Oh, wait. Let me read it one more time.
Bro.
Let me read it. Constantinople.
Yeah, Constantinople. It's a place, isn't it?
Constantinople. I don't know what the hell that is. Timbuktu, though. I got Timbuktu.
I've gotten both of those wrong every time. And it says, my father can read big words too. I say Constantinople and Timbuktu. And she just bursts out laughing.
I've never heard
She's
of Constantinople.
You're reading to your daughter, and you got to get these right.
It's called Constantinople?
Constantinople.
Constantinople, never heard of it.
Yeah, I say Constantinople and Timbuktu.
It's a big deal in like the empires and history. We're talking stuff like
my daughter doesn't even know what those mean.
the Ottoman Empire. Okay.
Exactly.
What a great time to not be alive.
Yes, I understand. Just
Constantinople.
when you thought I couldn't get any dumber, you go ahead and pronounce it canned-eyed.
Canned-eyed.
Like the fish, like walleye.
Anyways, speaking of having to read, and I'm going to try and read this perfectly now that I have it up. Courtesy of our sister station, 620 WTMJ, Wisconsin's Morning News with Vince Vitrano and Eric Bilstad.
What a show.
They talked about something that there's no way this is true.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I refuse to believe that this number is true. And I need the help of the K&B fam here to see if they believe that this is true or not. According to a study, over 47% of people at work have done the deed at the office.
Oh, no, that can't be right.
That's basically every other person. What? That
can't be right.
They can't. Done the deed at the office. 40% of people at work have done the deed at the office.
That can't be right. Because first, if that's the truth, I'm not sitting on no more couches, no more benches around here whatsoever. I'm bringing my own damn chair to work because I can't, because nobody can be trusted. If every other person I look at, because
every other person,
CK done brought his wife or girl to work before, so
that's true. She joins me on Sundays.
And then you work with your wife, so I mean,
but nope.
I mean, so I don't know what
I met her
doing.
through work.
Oh, you met her through work, all right.
But it was Wisconsin College Game Day tailgate in Madison.
Yeah, that's
ESPN
work.
Wisconsin College Game Day. So sure, you could say that, but again, we cuddled when we got home to my apartment. So it was at my apartment when we cuddled.
Yeah.
I'm just being PC. We cuddled at my apartment.
You didn't need to share all that.
But I'm saying, based on the study, I didn't do any deed around like workers. So I don't think I qualify for the 47%.
Well,
work happy hour. We got a bar right out here. There's some demons in these offices that I think that you hit the happy hour. I drive north, you drive south. We've got a vacant office.
Yeah, I wish I probably would have did that one time in the office, but I'm a Christian. I'm a saved man and saved myself for God. So I've never.
What is going on?
Is it in the New Testament that thou shalt not
at work
do the deed at work?
That's that Old Testament. I've
try talking yourself out of that one. How did you get down that road? I didn't lead you down that.
No, I'm trying to figure out. I just don't understand why people would do that at work. That doesn't make
this
any
can't
sense.
be true.
47%, I personally don't think I know anyone either. But I guess I don't ask the question. When you come to work, you're supposed to work, not
where would they be going?
Go to work, huh?
Fooling around.
Does anybody anonymously on the card was talking? I will not read your name. I just need to know if you've done the deed at the office, because right now 47% seems way too high.
It seems extremely high, because with that
like
means
now I can't go upstairs without thinking every other person.
And that's why I said I don't want to sit on anything. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put my name on my chair. Just in case somebody, because I don't know what these nasty people are doing around here.
Put some initials on it.
And especially, well, let me not talk too much. Because, around here, y'all really like each other. But I love my teammates, but some of y'all love y'all teammates. Like Ben Brust is he's not an anomaly around here. He's part of the culture.
What are you talking
There's a lot of love at work around here.
There's 3 people.
3 people?
3 couples.
Okay. Yeah, like only because the company got bigger.
Yeah, as we get bigger, that number's shrinking. Which is good.
Yeah, what is that of? Yeah, there's been a lot of love in this place before. I've been around for a long time. A lot of y'all loving on each other at work. I hope y'all ain't loving on each other for real right now.
47% of people. I just that cannot be true.
And I don't believe that you, out of all people who work with your wife, have never attempted anything while at work, especially when we were at the old place. Because the old place, boy, that place was open for business.
What do you mean?
When we were over there at East Capitol Drive, you had all the room, the space that we were in. Remember where where our office was?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a ducked off place. You could bring somebody back there.
Sounds like you've thought this one through.
No, I have not thought that one through whatsoever. I'm just saying that definitely is a ghost town over there. So you definitely have some options, and y'all work together. And I remember y'all.
Anonymously, I own my own shop, but yes, it's my office.
Okay, look at you, big dog.
Big dog.
Or big cat, whatever it is. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. I have no idea.
Another anonymous on the Carbless Talking text line. I have not, but I have a coworker who I see sneak off right around that 2 o'clock time after lunch when people are kind of out and about.
Oh, ew. What do you mean, ew?
Okay, yeah, I could see the mindset of someone who does that.
What do you mean you see the mindset of somebody who does that?
I'm trying to make sure I can read these because this is anonymous. My now wife and I would do the deed when we worked at the movie theater.
Oh, the movie theater is a cesspool as well.
I can't believe you sit on those chairs.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Now they're nice and comfy too.
Yeah, I bet they are nice and comfy.
You go prone.
Yeah, that stain you saw, that ain't candy.
Ew.
That ain't
anonymously
candy.
On the Carbless Talking text line, I'm calling you live right now. Says I'm getting down in the office right now.
Oh, okay. Ha ha ha.
I gotta be honest, when I heard do the deed at the office, I didn't consider non-usual work settings because I worked at a go-kart track in high school, and my high school girlfriend would drop off like lunch for me because it would take too long out of your 30-minute break to drive to a fast food restaurant and come back. You wouldn't have much time. So she dropped off some Mickey D's once. You know,
what are you getting at there?
Far corner parking lot. It's like 8:30 on a Thursday.
Are you asking if that counts?
C-Cat is saying he did the deed at work one time in high school.
I was technically clocked out for break.
No, you was at work.
You was at work.
I was on work property.
You was on the clock. You was on work.
Was the parking lot owned by the go-kart?
Yes.
Look at you,
You're
C-Cat.
a sick freak. You're part of the 47%.
You are part of the 47%.
Exactly. I didn't want to be a statistic, but it turns out that maybe this statistic has some legs.
Did you just make up that story to sound cool?
No.
Nah, I ain't got to sound cool. I know me. I wouldn't touch it.
I don't recommend it.
Why would you not?
Because you're looking at the clock.
Nah. I mean,
and I was full on my food too.
America needs more love. Isn't that what somebody else shows you say that?
The world needs more.
The world needs. I'm gonna say America needs more love. So you know what? Just as long as you don't work with me, I don't care what you do. Just don't do it nowhere around my workplace. And if you do, stay away from my desk.
Message taken. Want to keep those joints loose and free? Well, we can make them feel better with QC Kinetics. You don't need to do surgery necessarily, because you got to consider a second opinion from QC Kinetics. If you're dealing with pain on bone arthritis, a torn meniscus, or years of wear and tear, surgery isn't the only conversation you should have. Talk to Dr. Caravelli and her team at QC Kinetics on how they use their regenerative treatments to deliver relief to patients like you in Greenfield and Mequon. And when you get that evaluation, they're going to review your history. They're going to find out that source of pain. And when they find out that source of pain, they can do their QC Kinetics sweet sauce of using the tiny healing tools within your body to make it better so you don't have to have surgery. You can avoid it in some cases altogether. So call QC Kinetics for a second opinion and know your options. Conversation and consultation are totally free. QC Kinetics, call 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298.
And Brust.
Roughish-ly.
What two words did he combine? He wanted to combine partially with rough.
Yeah, roughish-ly.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Seeing some slowdowns on southbound 43 now, just south of Brown Deer Road, all the way to Bender Road, and then back on the brakes from Keefe through the Marquette and onto the high-rise bridge. More backups from about Lincoln down towards the KK River crossing. On the northbound side, we got delays right past Fond du Lac Avenue all the way up towards Locust. Westbound 94, delays from 27th Street to Hawley Road. Eastbound's got backups from Highway 16 all the way past Barker Road, almost to Brookfield Road. And then back on the brakes before Hawley Road through to 35th Street. And they're still dealing with this crash on the Rock Freeway northbound, just about at Highway 100 with the left lane blocked. So backups are stretching almost all the way back to Layton. Your perfect Wisconsin summer starts at Lakeland Resort. Enjoy boating, golf, spa treatments, and lakeside relaxation on Delavan Lake. Visit lakelandresort.com. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, scattered showers early, humid with a chance of fog, a low of 65. Tomorrow, chance of fog early, then mostly sunny with a high of 78. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
It's a summer of big wins with WinFest at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. Just play with your Potawatomi Rewards card for entries and your chance to win cash and reward play all summer long. Then keep the excitement going because all your monthly drawing entries roll over into the WinFest final drawings on September 25th, where you could win cars, dream vacations, free play, and cash. Don't miss out on WinFest, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
You never know when someone you care about might need a place like Curative Care. For more than a century, Curative Care has been helping children, adults, and families across southeast Wisconsin navigate developmental disabilities and find the support they need to thrive. They help families every step of the way, from early childhood through adulthood. They connect parents with resources, provide guidance through challenging times, and create a community where people truly belong. If you know someone who may be looking for answers and support for a loved one with developmental disabilities, visit curative.org. That's curative.org. Do it today.
Slide into your neighborhood Century Food Store to score the freshest produce, tastiest treats, and everything in between. Now through Wednesday, save on Old Dutch Tortilla, Crunch, or Ripples chips or salsa, 2 for $5.50. 8-ounce selected varieties, Essential Everyday Shredded or Chunk Cheese, 2 for $4. Whole seedless watermelon, $3.99. Fresh 85% lean ground beef, $4.99 a pound.
It's a long fly ball.
What?
Safe.
Every time I scan, what is happening?
A leaping grab at the wall.
Okay, fine, I'll play. Get a load of this watermelon. And here's the pitch.
Please wait for assistance.
Win Century Foods Ultimate Fan Experiences at Milwaukee baseball games. Throw out the first pitch, hold the ribbon for the Johnsonville famous sausage race, or watch batting practice from the field.
Ooh, what do I do?
Complete the entry form in Century's weekly ad and return to the store.
Oh, no, what happened here? Oh, self-checkout couldn't handle my heater. Here, I filled out my entry form. Gotta go. Have a great day. I'll go get the mop.
Enter by August 5th.
Calling all High Life lovers, the Champaign of Beers is making history. They're selecting their very first mayor of the Champaign of Beers region. Share your story, throw your hat in the ring, and show us why you love High Life by visiting the Miller Brewery website. Must be 25 plus to sign up, 21 plus to enjoy. Celebrate responsibly.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
That's ESPNWisconsinContests.com. Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Well, there you have it. As mentioned, where do we think Christian Yelich is in the lineup?
Is he in the lineup?
You got to tell me if he's in the lineup or out of the lineup. And if
He
he's
should be
where he's
in.
heading.
Ain't no way in the world he's out of the lineup after yesterday. All that talk that they had. Maybe give him a day off tomorrow.
Well, they have a day off tomorrow.
Oh, what? Thursday. Oh, Friday is where they play when Dustin May makes his debut with the Brewers.
Oh no, they don't. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
okay,
They don't have a day off.
They have a day game tomorrow, don't
Yeah,
they?
they don't have a game off.
And so, but he's probably playing today, hitting 7th.
He is playing today, batting 5th.
5th again.
Again.
Okay. All right. Is
What-
Bowers out again today? I don't know who's pitching.
Yeah, he's still day to day.
Yeah, okay.
A lot of people upset that Joey Ortiz is not playing again for David Hamilton.
Look at that. Look at people love. Well, Joey
didn't
was
think
playing
I'd see
well.
that, and then I found it. One of the comments to the Brewers tweet about the lineup: will Christian Yelich hit a ball out of the infield tonight? Yes, with 1 vote. No, with 9 votes
Let me
from
see,
a
who's-
random person.
Does Pato have odds on that, or like can we?
Out of the infield, no. I could probably find you others, but Seacats, your time to shine.
Barely keeping Kyle and Brust on the air.
You decided to marry her. You decided to put the baby inside of her.
I love the NFL.
And somehow still finding time to judge the world around him.
You poked the bear. This looks delicious.
With Seacat, this is catastrophic.
Well,
I did see something very true yesterday. You hyped up catastrophic yesterday.
Sucked.
And it's probably half this, half it sucked. But when you hype something up, we're usually disappointed, and we're going to find ways to make it seem like it wasn't good, even if it was. But yesterday sucked, and it was a little bit of you overhyped it.
Let me hear you hyping it up today.
That was yesterday. Today is today.
There
New
we go.
day. It's a new day.
Come on,
He
Yelly.
cleared his throat.
Come on, Yelly.
Yeah.
Oh wow, he
Get out the
cleared
infield
Christian
here.
Yelich.
I, like many, am a fantasy football commissioner. Run the league, ran it for about 5 years. We have a trophy that you can actually win and keep and put your plaque on for a full year.
I take him as the guy who runs the league but doesn't win the league.
Probably.
I'm a champion.
How many?
Once.
Yeah, okay. I can see
Girlfriend's won once.
Okay, this league's awful.
this.
What are you talking about?
This garbage ass league.
What do you
Your
mean?
girlfriend's in
That
the
feels a little
league.
bit presumptuous, no?
That's
No, it's
crazy.
not.
If your girlfriend's in the league, it's not saying it's not a real league, but it's just saying it seems like a kiddie league. It don't seem that
This is the
serious.
cross I bear
Cutesy.
every single season.
Cutesy league.
Yeah, cutesy
It's the
league.
cutesy league.
I like that name. That's a
now
cute
now
name.
he being disrespectful.
No, I'm just saying.
Okay, Kyle.
Go ahead. How many? And she's won the league once.
Wow, Ben.
She knows
two-time
ball?
girl dad, just laughing along.
No,
huh?
how many times? No, it's not about her being a woman. It's about her being a girlfriend. If I ask my wife to be in a fantasy football league, more than likely
There's
we
gonna be
need to
other
fill a spot.
I'm in one
Yeah.
with like a couples one that I don't pay attention to.
Who's her favorite NFL team?
She's a Bears fan.
Is she really like a for real Bears fan, or like she's from the area, or not?
Well,
from
no, she's been a football fan for about 8 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Got into it because of fantasy football, and then got into medical school in Illinois. So she didn't have a favorite team until she moved there, and said, "You know what?"
When did y'all move there? When she moved there?
She moved there August of last year.
She's a Bears fan.
She got lucky.
She got
Seriously, yeah. She
temporarily a Bears fan. Wait till she gets
Wait
her
till-
residency
yeah.
somewhere else,
Uh-huh.
and it actually is a good team.
I will definitely call her on that if that happens.
Any other girlfriends in this league or just yours?
Just mine.
How many people? 6, 8,
12.
12? Okay, that's not bad.
Right now, I'm going through a problem. There's a mutiny because someone who was the league loser last year, last place punishment, is also leaving the fantasy league. So there's no incentive for him to do the fantasy football punishment, which is
Did he say he was leaving before he was going to lose the league?
no. He said it after the season was over.
Oh, what's the punishment? Why is he leaving?
Because he doesn't want to do the punishment. Is that bad?
No, he's not leaving because he doesn't want to do the punishment. He's leaving because he doesn't like how the league is run.
Maybe. I did a problem where I mixed friend groups. I have my high school friends and my college friends, and there is interfighting between the two, and they hate one another. There is a civil war in the league that I have to mitigate every single day. Well, the punishment in 24 hours, you need to get to the number 40 in terms of beers drinking, donuts eaten, and miles ran.
Oh.
Whatever combination you want to do, you got to get to 40 in 24 hours.
That's easy because you can get the little small donut holes.
All right, well, no, it's got to be a standard donut.
But, I see
You
why
would
he
you
left.
would try to.
I see why he left.
We're doing
No,
five
he
dollars?
did a donut. That's a donut. Is that not a donut?
Munchkins don't count.
But Munchkins a donut.
No.
What do you mean? No, they're donuts. They're
it's
you get a box of Munchkin donuts.
I ain't inviting you in any league.
I was in one of your leagues, and damn it, your team went crazy. I should have been a champion. I got cheated. Don't get me started on that, Ben.
So that's what problem I don't have the solution to. So I don't know if he has any recommendations, because I also have a very viral fantasy football punishment, because they're in that season right now before the drafts. Guys got to pay their debts in order to enter the league again.
Oh, how much is it?
Debts being like the losers.
Yeah, the losers have to actually do their punishment, where this guy, if you're watching on YouTube, there's no audio to it. He has to play golf for a full round with complete strangers without a ball.
Oh, that is just...
That's kind of stupid.
Yeah, what do you mean with complete stranger with a ball? So that means the strangers give him a ball?
No, he's not allowed to hit the ball.
He's playing
He's gotta play
pretend
pretend.
golf and keeping the shtick up for 4 hours. And in the bylaws of the fantasy football punishment, he's not allowed to, like, this is my fantasy football punishment. He's essentially being an impractical joker for a day and wasting his money and time in doing that. Is that a good fantasy football punishment or a bad one?
It's too long.
Yeah,
it's not supposed to be a reward.
I know, but like nine holes of it would be just fine.
Yeah, 18 is a lot.
18.
And then somebody's with him recording the whole time. You're wasting your day. You're just watching somebody not do anything all day.
You got to report back to the league.
Me coming from a Sunday Karma where people don't do punishment, Sunday Karma on ESPN Wisconsin, 10 to noon. If the guy left the league, it is what it. Why are people mad he didn't do his punishment? Oh, well.
Well, Matt Racine chimes in. Yet again, Kyle trying to not pay up on a lost bet when it wasn't even his bet.
On a hypothetical that's
Wait, I'm just so confused. A donut, that's a donut. If somebody says you want to get donuts, that's a donut.
No.
What do you mean, no? It's technically a donut. Well,
when you think of a donut, okay, when I type in donut,
there's many different types of donuts.
So I'm going to write donut.
If it was a donut hole, it'd be called a donut hole.
When I type in donut, what's what pops up?
What?
A donut.
There's different type of donuts.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, you got to be specific. It's not that guy's fault or anybody's fault that CCAT wasn't.
You're always trying to skate the rules.
I'm not skate. I know. You said donut. You got to be specific. That's on CCAT for not being specific.
Hunter chimes in with a good point on this fantasy football punishment. You got to pretend hole in one. That's funny.
That's a good bit. Yeah, that'd be really good. Playing golf with a fake ball and saying it winning. That's the Michael Scott. He didn't drop a single. No, that's the Will Ferrell on The Office. He didn't drop a single ball, juggling without the actual balls in front of him. And I had to bring it up again. You made a reference to it in terms of Justin Herbert, the internet's favorite quarterback, at training camp was filmed cuddling with Madison Beer as they are caressing one another's hair to the side of each other's ear. If Jordan Love was doing this,
that's a good question.
The folks in Wisconsin would be having pitchforks.
Veronica
they'd be
and Jordan
playing around on the side. Dog, see, the LA Chargers ain't got nothing. If they win, that's fantastic. That franchise ain't never won nothing.
I mean,
this is Green Bay.
They are.
They're two into it. It looks like families are hanging out, which is cool, but he's in love. He is smitten by this young woman. I don't know.
If he didn't play another down in football, I think he looks like he's going to be just fine. That's how much interest he has in getting back on the field.
That would look weird in any level of football, regardless of who it was. That would look odd. You have to admit that's a little odd, is it not?
If someone were to bring donuts the morning after Kyle's wedding and they showed up with donut holes, Groomzilla would have gone crazy.
No, I love donuts.
I don't know. But then again,
I love donut holes.
Donut holes are perfect for bringing to work.
Yeah, people.
A full donut's a big commitment. Donut hole, pop it in, you're good.
I love a glazed donut, but I love me a donut hole because I can.
You love a glazed Jordan Love.
Drew in Milwaukee on the Carbos Talking text line. What do you got?
Yes. So talking about the fantasy football punishment regarding you're just going to be not playing golf. It should be one ball, and he has to wear a cutoff shirt, Nike shorts. I don't know if you can get into every golf course with that, but he has one ball, and if he loses it, then he has to ask the other people, I need another ball. That's actually kind of a true punishment, right? Yeah. I mean, so at least the guy can play. I don't know.
Well, it's a punishment. We don't want to say at least the guy can have fun for the day. And you're just inconveniencing the other people in this random group, no?
I like the idea of the uncomfortability of asking somebody.
Every
that's
time.
pretty good. Yeah, every time.
I feel bad
hey,
asking Ben for a ball.
No, it's almost like he has to lose a ball every hole and ask until they lose it. Drew, you were on to something. That's the Impractical Jokers, where they take it where it's just you get so uncomfortable.
And you want to crawl to your
And you want to
skin.
quit, but you can't.
Okay.
If you want to grow in 2026, head on over to the Princeton Club in New Berlin. The pool is open. Again, something for everyone. The bar out there, adult nights, the new recovery area that they have. They're always upgrading their facilities so you have everything you need all in one house to get better. You can grow with the foundation of a healthy body in all areas of your life. When you go to the Princeton Club, you're going to feel the energy, you're going to feel the vibe, you're going to feel the atmosphere, and it's just going to be a place where when you get done working out, and then also have the sauna, the steam room, the clean locker rooms, upgraded showers, when you go, it's just like it makes you so much better investing in your health and having a place that you want to keep coming back to. That's what you get at the Princeton Club, so go check that out. New headphones for Homer. Hey.
Wow, he got some big ones.
Big ones.
Okay.
Next.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust
I was raised by Mama Wallace, and Mama Wallace said this is absolutely unacceptable.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. All the biggest voices, all in one place. The Yingling Legends Line. Exclusive insight from Hall of Famers, All-Stars, and Game Changers, all on the Yingling Legends Line.
Brian Braun, I appreciate you joining us here on Kyle and Brust.
But we just wanted to have fun. You know, baseball's a game of failure and adversity. It's such a long season. You want to find ways to enjoy the success when you have good moments.
The Yingling Legends Line. Crack open a Yingling lager and raise a toast to an American tradition. D.G. Yingling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
Patio season is here, and there's no better place to soak it in than Veer North. Hey, it's ESPN Milwaukee's Alex Strofe. Located on Milwaukee's east side, Veer North brings the energy with a spacious patio, elevated food, and handcrafted cocktails. Heading to a Brewers game, state fair, or a summer festival? Start at Veer North and take the shuttle. Exclusive for ESPN Milwaukee listeners. Mention ESPN Milwaukee and save 10% on your bill. Then stick around for live music, great vibes, and a menu that goes way beyond the basics. Veer North, Milwaukee's go-to destination all summer long.
Shopping for new windows and doors shouldn't feel like a negotiation. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin doesn't believe in games. They never inflate pricing, and there's no high-pressure sales pitch. Just premium windows and doors built for long-term comfort, beauty, and peace of mind. Buy direct through Pella, and one trusted team handles everything with Pella's certified installers every step of the way. Real pricing, premium quality, no games. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Schedule your free in-home consultation today at PellaWI.com.
I'm with Eric, Director of Research for Good Karma Brands. They have business technology from James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner. Eric, what does partner mean to you?
Partner isn't just out for them. The partner cares about how we solve our problems, and it can be a mutually beneficial relationship from there on.
And I understand throughout the more than 15-year partnership between Good Karma Brands and James Imaging Systems, you have shared many core values.
Absolutely. Work hard, be honest, over-deliver, follow through, listen, teamwork.
Eric, summarize your overall business technology partnership with James Imaging Systems for me.
Outstanding. As we've grown tremendously and you guys have still been able to meet our needs each step of our growth, that's huge.
AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, and digital transformation from James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner. Call 262-781-7700 or visit jamesimaging.com.
From large manufacturer to local pizza shop and every business in between, Summit Credit Union helps your vision take shape with loan programs, great rates, and strategic solutions. Whatever you're building, you've got this, and Summit Credit Union's got you.
Enjoy Ozaki County's premier golf destination, The Bog in Saukville. Featuring 18 championship holes designed by legendary golfer Arnold Palmer, The Bog offers a golf experience unlike any other for all skill levels. But The Bog is more than just golf. It's the perfect setting for corporate events, weddings, and group outings. Our team brings every detail to life. Play the finest greens of Wisconsin, then enjoy a bite to eat in our restaurant or out on our new patio bar overlooking the 18th green. It's time to golf, Wisconsin. It's time to enjoy The Bog.
Milwaukee Weight Loss says back to school means back to you. Schedule now and enroll by August the 31st to save $200 on the complete weight loss program. Visit MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com today to schedule your free consultation. Hurry! Offer ends August 31st. MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com.
In Wisconsin, we know the value of a great home team. It's people who know the field, show up, and play for us. That's what you get with Wisconsin's community health plans. They understand the providers, the local needs, and are committed to helping families, businesses, and communities thrive. Your health, your community, your plan. Learn more at wicommunityhealthplans.com.
Sponsored by the Wisconsin Association of Health Plans.
Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Radio legend.
I don't care. I wanted to talk to Brent Musburger. That was for my own personal benefit. I hope other people enjoyed it, but I wish I was Brent Musburger. How about that?
Voice of Marquette basketball.
Joplin to the basket.
Oh, wow.
He dunks it. Hammer time.
And owner of the most famous catchphrase, at least in this building.
Oh, baby, that's sweet.
It's time for Uncle Homer.
If you're looking to get any type of shirt, or if you're looking to get anything for a family reunion, a business trip, polos, anything you need that you can get for your company, you can get it from Big Frog. I'm telling you, Big Frog hooked me up. They can hook you up as well. What I love is they have no minimums, but the quality that they give is second to none. So if you're looking to get uniforms for the upcoming season, if you're looking to get a bulk order of polos, T-shirts, or knickknacks, or anything, you can get it from Big Frog. Visit them today at bigfrog.com/Mequon or visit them at Big Frog in Mequon. Big Frog definitely is always for the win.
Joining us in studio before the Homer Hour is Homer.
Can you put that picture up of Kyle Wallace?
Yes.
Because I think you asked people, is this Kyle Wallace? I think the answer will be no.
It's
no
110% Kyle Wallace. It'll be
Homer,
up on your screen in about 15 seconds on the big screen.
That looks just like me, Homer. I don't know.
For those live on YouTube.
I'll stand by whatever the vote is.
Oh, does that... What if I cover up my
No,
dreads?
no, it's not you. I don't know why you picked that person, a family member, a relative.
Pick that person. That looks just like me. And I was
let
on,
people
I don't know about looks just like
that.
Get a
Just
picture
no
of
facial
him
hair.
in the studio now in that picture and ask people, is this the same person?
Yeah,
That's all
just-
I ask.
A side by side?
I
Yes.
just had no facial hair.
I think 40% will say no.
No, does he look younger than me
There
or
he
older?
is.
He
Homer,
just
break
looks
it down.
different. It just doesn't look like him.
Your skin tone is a little darker shade.
Yeah, because
No,
it was
that's
summertime.
No, he's so serious. The picture, I've
It's
never
football.
seen
You're
you
supposed
in.
to be- supposed to be serious.
No, you can be whatever you want. Come
Mean
on.
mug.
I'm pretty confident 40% will say two different people.
I don't know what you're showing us for.
So the glare's not there.
No,
he can see just
Oh,
fine.
man, the glare, I can barely see the
C-Cat,
glare.
if you saw this, would you think that is Kyle Wallace?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah,
really?
Okay. All right. Put it next to each other and say, is this the same person? That's all.
You
Let
have a
people
round
decide.
face in that picture.
Yeah, my face was a little bit thicker.
Can
A
you
little
put
thicker.
can you put a side by side and tweet out at Kyle and Brust? Is this Kyle?
No, is this the same person?
Is this the same person?
Yeah.
We'll do.
Okay.
Yeah, Homer.
I think I get 40%. No.
Oh, I can't. It can't
All right.
be. It
If
can't
I'm
be.
wrong, I'm wrong.
It
That's
can't
okay.
be. What did you look like when you were younger? Actually, you don't look like the same person. You
I
had
did
hair.
not. I had long hair,
Yeah, I
yes.
saw a picture
No.
of Homer. I said, "Who is that?"
It's true.
That's me. So I mean, but granted, the age gap. Well, I don't know because I met you when you were probably in your 50. How old were you in 2009, Homer?
You haven't met me since I've been old from the time you first met me.
What do you make
I
of?
thought you were old.
What do I make of what?
Well, you say is rightfully so. They have given the benefit of the doubt because of how good they've been consistently. But the Brewers.
Yeah,
but when
I
Pat
also
Murphy
think-
says,
Yeah.
remember what Yelich was and what he's meant to the.
Yeah, he's just being nice. Just let's see what he does. I mean,
isn't that all that matters?
Yeah, with
Not
Murphy, yeah,
was.
Murphy.
What happens
no,
now?
Of course. And it's a tough decision because Murphy sees what we all see. He's
Nothing.
bad. It doesn't just mean when he makes outs, but it's surprising when he has a hit. His swing looks slow. He looks no good. And as I said, it's like Mother Teresa loses her glove. You hate to say Mother Teresa, you sit in the bench because you love him. But here's what I'm saying is go by what Murphy does, not what he says.
Well, he's in the lineup.
Well, fine.
Batting fifth again.
He's never batted that low long. I mean,
Well, he was supposed to bat 7th.
Correct.
And that would have been the 5th time.
Fifth time in his
ever.
total career, first time since
Yeah.
2015, I believe.
And maybe Murph says, well, I'd rather not play him than bat him 7th.
Well, how long?
But he put him 7th.
Yeah,
Well, I know. But I don't know what Murph is thinking.
Well,
but
how-
I know this.
Uh-huh.
He knows what we all know.
Well, how long does he have?
You can't play him now.
How long does he have? Because he's playing him right now. So how long?
I don't know.
Another week or two? Because he's already. Once you come out publicly, everybody knows that the time has come. If he doesn't get it right, within the next 2 weeks,
I don't know what he would have to hit to stay there, but we all know Murph knows. So now let's see what he does.
Actions over words.
Yeah. I mean, it's like
Actions
you
over
can't
words.
boo him. I couldn't boo him.
I wouldn't boo him.
There are only a few people I couldn't boo. I couldn't boo
Thank you, Homer.
Robin Yount. I couldn't boo him. I couldn't boo Giannis.
could you boo Prince Fielder?
Probably not.
Yeah, he was a good guy too.
I don't care if you're a good guy.
Oh, just how contribution.
Yeah. I mean, I've just said with Jason Woolley, I never once gave a second of thought about how good a person somebody was. I don't want to be a bad person, but aside from that, I mean, I saw bad people. Mossy Cade went to prison. That's a bad person.
Mostyn Cade.
Mossy Cade.
Who the hell is that?
He was a pick of the Packers. At the same time that James Lofton was on trial, he was found.
James Lofton was on trial.
Oh, yes. They traded him because of that. They made a mistake.
Oh, wow.
Homer Hour in 2 minutes.
Well, we've got southbound 41, still kind of a heavy ride